to score. So Mookie hitting just .235 in the postseason. He's 5 for 18. Benintendi 5 for 19. And J.D. Martinez, these are series numbers, by the way, 3 for 15. So three guys at the top of the order, although they have been very, very good and effective, the Red Sox are waiting for them to become even more productive. And tonight could be the night, but Justin Verlander's been very, very tough in his career in elimination games. He is 4-0 and has not allowed a run in the last 24 innings pitched during elimination games, and that ties the longest streak with Madison Bumgarner of the Giants. So Verlander climbing up on top of the hill from the back slope of the mound. Mookie Betts getting ready to step in the batter's box. And with a play-by-play of Game 5 of the American League Championship Series, here is Red Sox Hall of Famer Joe Castiglione.
Thank you so much, Tim Neverett. Mookie in this series 5 for 18, and he takes a strike from Verlander. Mookie led off Game 1 with a double. Game 2 with a double. Led off Game 1 with a single. And was hit by a pitch in Game 4, led off Game 3 with a single. So he's been on base leading off all 4 times the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up, playable third base side. Right near the bag, Bregman, and makes the catch. A step and foul ground for the out. So for the first time in the series, Mookie does not reach in his first at bat as he fouls to the third baseman. Now it brings up Benintendi, who made the great catch last night. Benny with 2 doubles last night, 5 for 19 in this series, 273 in the postseason with 10 hits. Looking for his first home run. He has 2 career postseason homers. Nearly had one last night off the fence in right center field. Bregman in close at third, as he does with Benny all the time. Pitch from Verlander. He swings and pops it up. Shallow right center field. Second baseman out. Right fielder Springer taking charge. And a very shallow right. Springer makes the play. So 2 very quick outs for Justin Verlander on just 3 pitches. And we come to the Safe Light Auto Glass part of the order. As JD comes up for every home run by batters 3 through 6, Safe Light donates $200 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Massachusetts. Verlander looking around at his defense. Had a no decision in the start against the Red Sox earlier this year, 8-6 in his career, including postseason. Call strike on a fastball down and in. This pitch tonight at 7:09. 70 degrees in Houston, brought to you by Rodenizer. Giving away a free furnace this winter. Go to Rodenizer.com to learn more. And the delivery is in there for a strike over the outside edge. So 2 quick strikes. Verlander had a tough stretch in Game 1 where he walked 3 consecutive hitters. But he pitched very well, going 6 innings, 2 runs, on only 2 hits with the 4 walks, which is a little out of character. He deals 0-2. And a slider low and away. So he's on only half a dozen pitches already.
Mostly 4-seam fastballs, but he's going to try to spot outside and low with the fastball. Maybe come up and in, but more than likely pitch away, as he just did with the slider there. That'll be his game plan against Martinez.
Pitch to JD, and he takes low and away. Maldonado catching him tonight. Martinez is 2 for 5 against his former teammate. 2 RBIs. They were together in Detroit. Verlander traded here midseason last year. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Outfielder Kemp well off the line. And the pitch. And he takes a slider little low and away, according to Chris Guccione, the home plate umpire. Joe West tonight's down the left field line. You wonder how he'll be involved in this one. He may find a way.
Well, Verlander's had 9 career games with Guccione behind the plate. He's 4-2. with a .485 earned run average in those games. 56 strikeouts.
So it was 0-2. Now the string is out, and the payoff pitch. JD takes ball 4 and missed with a fastball that ran away from the right-hand batter. So that'll bring along Xander Bogaerts. There was a 9-game postseason hitting streak going. And he's hit in all 8 games in this postseason. Enter last night had 2 hits and knocked in 2 runs. RBI double and single. 5 for 15 in the series. And the pitch. Low and away, ball 1 overall. 10 for 32. So Verlander's missed with 5 straight pitches after pounding the strike zone early.
He's been typically very tough in the first inning, especially in postseason games. He's only allowed 2 hits in his last 10 postseason games in the first inning.
Xander levels the bat. 4 for 24 against Verlander. Not many good numbers against him. The pitch. Swing, ground ball to the third baseman. Bregman has it on the second out. Fires to second for the force on JD. That retires the side. Red Sox do not score in the first inning. And first time that has happened since game 1 of this series. After half an inning, Boston nothing. And the Houston's coming up on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
If you're looking for a new home, there are 2 things you'll need to be successful in today's fast-paced housing market: reliable information and the help of an expert. You'll find both on RILiving.com. The official website of Rhode Island Realtors, RI Living is the first to share information about area homes for sale, and no other site updates as often. Plus, RI Living can help you find an experienced advisor, a local realtor. So find your next home and the expert help to make it yours on RILiving.com, the source for all things real estate.
10,000 jobs. It's a lot of people working. And it's happening right here in Rhode Island. Where? At the Quonset Business Park. 10,000 jobs in manufacturing, engineering, medical research, aquaculture, and in one of the largest, most successful auto importers in North America. Could there be something for you at Quonset? Find out. Go to QuonsetJobs.com. Be one of the 10,000. Come share in our success at QuonsetJobs.com.
At CharterCare, Roger Williams Medical Center and Fatima Hospital, national level quality, exceptional convenience, and remarkable compassion are what we deliver every day. Quality, convenience, and compassion. CharterCare.
We're heading into fall and stove sales are heating up. Hi, I'm Carrie, Stove Department Manager at Preston Trading Post, and we're celebrating our 44th anniversary with fantastic savings. Come see one of the largest selections in the stove universe at our award-winning, nationally recognized Preston, Connecticut store. We feature the top brands and sharp prices that made us the legend others try to emulate. But hurry, higher prices are around the corner. Visit us today and ask for Meet Carrie or at PrestonTrading.com.
Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
Red Sox left the man on the top of the first inning. JD walked with 2 down, but was forced at second. And here we go with David Price making the postseason start here. His postseason record overall 2-9 with an ERA approaching 5.5. And of course, both wins came in relief. And he's out there now as a starter, trying to win his first postseason start ever. He pitched 4 2/3 innings, threw the ball fairly well against Houston in game 2, but gave up a long home run to Marwin Gonzalez that hurt. And now he's out there with a clean slate after warming up twice last night. But Alex Score does not think it will affect him, even though he was ready to pitch in the game. He didn't overextend in the bullpen, and here he is facing Alex Bregman, who's 2 for 11 in the series with 7 walks, hitting .350 this postseason with 2 homers, made the last out last night with the bases loaded on an absolutely thrilling play with Benintendi making the diving catch to end it. The pitch, swinging a high fly, left field. This is deep. Benintendi back, and he's going to have the room now and makes the catch for the out. Very fortunately, that ball was hit just to the right of the Crawford boxes where the wall is 19 feet high, and then it juts out from 315 to 362. And it went into that little crevice there by the Red Sox bullpen.
There's a corner. I mean, literally a 90-degree angle that goes back toward the bullpens. And when Benintendi had his feet on the warning track, he knew he was near that corner. He used his glove hand to reach out to his side to see how close he was. And he didn't feel the wall, so he knew he had plenty of room to make the catch.
Now the new Mr. October here, George Springer, taking low for ball one. Springer, this postseason, .419, 13 for 30, 4 homers, 8 RBIs, 7 for 17 in this series. And overall, 11 postseason home runs and a .310 batting average. Price delivers, and Springer chases a changeup low and away. Doesn't get it. The opposite field home run last night came off Rick Porcello. He's got power everywhere. The former Yukon Husky who grew up a Red Sox fan in New Britain, Connecticut. Vaughn was his favorite player. The 1-1 pitch coming to Springer. Here it is. And he swings and misses. Oh, good spot on the fastball. In on the hands. Tied him up.
He's locked up inside there. That's again going to be one of the keys for David tonight. His fastball usage during the course of the season. 47% fastballs, both four-seamers and two-seamers combined.
In this ballpark with right field short and the ball carrying so well, you have to be careful pitching up and away to right-hand power hitters that can go to the opposite field. The pitch. That's low. Missed with a cutter. Right now at Shaw's and Star Market, you can take advantage of the stock-up sale for great deals like value packs of boneless chicken breast and chicken thighs, only $1.77 a pound, only at Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. And remember, you can shop online and have your Shaw's groceries delivered right to your home. 2-2 to Springer. Here it is. And he swings and tops a grounder foul down the third base side. Past Coach Gary Pettis, grabbed by Devers. Alex Cintron, the coach at first. Alex Cora celebrating his 43rd birthday today. 15 minutes into his birthday, he got a win in the ninth inning. So he can get 2 wins on his 43rd birthday.
Got a birthday doubleheader.
And clinch the pennant. Wouldn't that be amazing? President never forget. Another 2-2 pitch coming to Springer. Here it is. And he swings and misses at a changeup down and away. He lunged at it, did not make contact. So Price has his first strikeout. 2 down. The Arbella Insurance Foundation, the presenting sponsor of the WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, dedicated to striking out cancer in kids, donating $50 for every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher. Check out the Arbella Insurance tote board. Arbella Insurance, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good.
Third changeup for David. He's just throwing changeups and four-seamers so far, so he's still got a lot of things left in the tank to roll out there tonight. So he's got the first 2 outs.
So here comes Altuve playing with that sore knee. Call strike. Before the game, A.J. Hinch told the media that Altuve wouldn't be playing and probably would be on the disabled list if this were the regular season. He has a very sore knee. Came out to check on him last night as he was running the bases. In the series, he's 4 for 16, 8 for 30 this postseason with a homer and 4 RBIs. The pitch. And he checks the swing on a high fastball. It doesn't seem to affect him too much in terms of his speed going home to first, but cutting corners is difficult.
And last night when he hit the one toward the Crawford boxes, he thought it was gone off the bat. He wasn't the only one, but he thought it was gone, and he started to trot like it was a home run trot. Then he had to turn it up to another gear, turn first, and sprint into second base, and that took something out of him.
That's when they came to check on him. 1-1 to Altuve, and he takes outside. Chris Guccione working the home plate area tonight. Now, he didn't eject anybody all season. He's not ejected anyone since June of 2016 when he bounced Dale Swaim.
So that's 2 seasons. Does he get the Lady Bing trophy for umpires?
I guess so. There's a pop foul to the right out of play. He worked in the Little League World Series this year, where 2 innings, umpiring for the Hawaii versus Michigan game, and then worked home plate for MLB's Little League Classic between the Phillies and the Mets in Williamsport. 44 years old from Colorado. He's worked since 2009 in the big leagues. Price with a 2-2 pitch, and Altuve takes inside and low with a hard cutter. And it's at 94. Well, last night was a game for the ages in so many ways. The great Red Sox outfield defense.
I mean, you know, Mookie Betts, I thought about it last night. I thought about it again today. And I heard somebody say it on TV, too, in midday. That was a Roberto Clemente-like play in right field.
He looked like him leaping like that, the pitch. Swing line drive center field, and Jackie's going to have to play it on a hop. Well, Altuve worked for that base hit. A deep count, he lined the bullet up the middle. So Altuve at first base. Last year's MVP in the National League, 2-time batting champ, and here comes Correa. He's 6 for 15 in this series, had 3 hits last night. The score pointing out one very big play with Correa when he doubled down the right field line in the 7th inning. Gonzalez was at first, and he couldn't score because Mookie fielded it so quickly. And both runners were stranded. That's when Barnes came on to strike out White, the pinch hitter. Here's the delivery, and it's in there for a strike. It rolls a few feet away from Christian, but no advance. So many different heroes for the Red Sox in the first 4 games of this series. But they would really like to end it here tonight and then be off until Tuesday when the World Series would begin in the American League City. Either way, be American League City, Boston or Houston. Team with the best records at the home field. 0-1 delivery coming. The 6'4" shortstop takes it low. He's very close with Alex Cora last year. And Alex was the bench coach here. Cora has been playing with a bad back, but hasn't affected his swing too much. At least in this series, it did earlier. He has 8 career postseason home runs, and he's not yet 25 years old. And 24 postseason RBIs. The 1-1. Fastball outside. Close pitch. He did call it a strike. Late strike call. And that was...
Well, David will take that.
A late call and a generous call.
Yeah, if he's going to keep getting that, he's got to keep going out there until he doesn't get it.
Nolan Ryan sitting right behind home plate with his wife. Right in the pitcher's line of sight. Although Eovaldi said he never noticed his hometown hero, both from Alvin, Texas, when he started the 3rd game here. The pitch. Check swing, a little low.
I mean, he had to be focused. He had to have laser focus not to see him.
Some thought that perhaps Eovaldi could be available tonight. Alex Cora didn't say that publicly.
Well, I think that is a possibility. I think that's a strong possibility if the game situation is right and the Red Sox have a chance to finish him off and they need another arm. I think Eovaldi could be the guy to go.
The 2-2 pitch coming to Correa, and he takes a strike 3 call at the knees. Down and in with a fastball, spotted beautifully. A couple of close pitches there went Price's way, and after 1, no score on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Ugh, the donut shop drive-thrus are so slow. We need to rename them. How about the Rage Lane or the Time Dumpster? Or here's an idea. Let's come to our coffee senses and get to Cumberland Farms. The coffee is amazing, and it's 99 cents any size, plus applicable tax.
The new Smart Pay app from Cumberland Farms isn't just a smart way to save 10 cents on every gallon of gas. You can earn free food with the new breakfast and pizza clubs. Download Download the Smart Pay app from Cumberland Farms. It'll turn your smartphone into a genius phone. Rewards only available with Smart Pay mobile app. Club subject to change.
Today's Mass General Cancer Center Everyday Amazing Health Professional of the Game is Maria Pires, a patient care associate in the infusion unit at the Cancer Center. Maria provides personalized attention and care to all patients and families. She goes above and beyond, ensuring patients are safe, comfortable, and well cared for every day. We salute you, Maria Pires, today's Mass General Cancer Center Everyday Amazing Health Professional of the Game. Every day, every moment holds the opportunity for something amazing to happen. That's Mass General Cancer Center. Every day, amazing. Listen up, Red Sox fans. Returning to the lineup is legendary big hitter. Give it up for Drake's Coffee Cakes. Oh yeah, with a yummy cinnamon streusel topping. Gobble them up in the morning or save them for the 7th inning stretch. Pick them up at Stop and Shop. Drake's, the American original since 1896.
It's SUV season at your New England Ford dealers with incredible savings on their award-winning lineup of adventure-ready SUVs. Just announced, lease a New England Edition Escape for $139 a month for returning lessees. Get ready for winter with a new Escape with 4-wheel drive, heated front seats, and more for just $139 a month. Call 877-FORD-002 or log on to buyfordnow.com for details and more great Ford SUV season deals.
So we go to the second inning. Both teams left a runner. Neither team scored in the first. The Red Sox have Moreland, Kinsler, and Devers scheduled here. New right side of the infield tonight, Mitch Moreland and Ian Kinsler at first and second. Remember, we were in Atlanta talking to Ron Washington, their former manager with the Texas Rangers, now coaching for the Braves, and he said, you have Kinsler and Moreland, and those guys really know how to win. And Mitch has had some success against Verlander as he comes up to the plate. He's 11 for 38 at 289 with 7 RBIs. Sent only 2 official at-bats in this series with an RBI. That came when he was hit by a pitch. He also had a pinch single in a Red Sox rally. And in this postseason overall, 2 for 5. Hurt the hamstring scoring in New York. Shift on, Verlander's pitch, swinging a high fly ball, left center field, not going to carry too far. Kemp is there, calling off Marisnik, and the left fielder makes the catch. A 1-pitch out.
Yeah, Red Sox have made some quick outs already in this ballgame.
They made 2 outs in the first 3 pitches in the first inning. You don't want to help Verlander. He's so strong, goes deeper into games than just about anybody these days, and throws just as hard, or sometimes harder later, than he does early. So here's Kinsler as we complete the Safe Light Auto Glass part of the order when batters 3 through 6. So it's a ball and 2 strikes. The big right-hander from Virginia delivers, and a ground ball hit to third, grabbed by Bregman to his left, and throws high and out. He dropped the ball. Gurriel dropped the ball. Bregman threw high. It pulled Gurriel off the bag. He caught it, tried to tag Kinsler going by. Umpire signaled out and then saw that Gurriel did not hang on to the ball. So we'll see who gets the error. Probably Bregman, who's been so dynamic at third base. He never really caught it, I guess. He jumped for the throw. He had to leave his feet, so that will be an E5. And it brings up Rafi Devers. 4 for 9 in this series, 6 for 16 in the postseason with 4 RBIs, including a big 2-out 2-run hit in the first inning last night. And Rafi takes a call strike at the knees. Red Sox scored 7 of their 8 runs with 2 out. And a lot of great 2-strike hitting.
Yeah, they've got 18 2-out runs. And that's the most in a postseason series since 1982 when the Brewers had that many against the Cardinals.
Very impressive. Overshift down, throw to first. Kinsler back standing. Of course, you got a very strong arm catcher behind the plate in Maldonado. And you can steal a bag. 0-1 to Rafi. Verlander deals. And a foul hitting off the catcher's mask and going to the backstop. Cumberland Farms celebrating the 99-cent any size coffee, giving you more chances to be a winner. If Boston hits a single off the 99 pitch, you win 6 months worth of free coffee. Go to CumberlandFarms.com. Cumberland Farms, the official coffee of the Red Sox radio network. Rafi behind 0-2. Verlander peers in, gets the sign, the pitch. And a swing and a foul, third base side. This will make the seats beyond the Red Sox dugout. Verlander, 13 postseason wins in his career.
That's 4th all time. He's one behind Hall of Famer Tom Glavine, who has 14.
Moved ahead of Roger Clemens. 4th in all-time strikeouts. With 163 entering tonight. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball left center field. Kemp going back toward the warning track and makes the catch. Got up on his tiptoes to grab it again, hitting that corner there where the scoreboard ends, and it juts back to 362. A little more to the left, that would have probably been off that 19-foot wall. But instead an out. Rafi hit it pretty well. So 2-out runner at first for Vasquez. Fishing 1 for 10 in this series, and that was a long double last night just before Jackie's homer. It nearly went out. Hit off Springer's glove out by the 373-foot marker and their bullpen. And Bregman making his first error this series. He's been so good defensively. It was not a hard play either. He didn't have to rush it. High breaking ball, call strike. JBJ next if Christian can extend the inning here.
He came so close to hitting a home run in right center last night.
He told me today, I got to do a few more curls.
Yeah, that's what players will say to each other. Hey, you better hit the weight room. It hit the very top of the wall, and it was off the glove of Springer.
Go to first, and Kinsler just does get back. He fired a bullet. Kinsler went back standing. Gurriel took the throw. Verlander came up 2006. Tigers won the pennant that year. Here's the pitch, and he chases a slider low and away. Dombrowski was the GM. The Tigers went to the World Series in 06 and 2012, led by Verlander on the hill. Red Sox beat him in the ALCS in 13, 1-0 on a home run by Mike Napoli. .35-year-old right-hander ready to deal. Tim will be following Kate Upton's tweets tonight.
No, I won't.
Outside. Husband, the wife of Verlander, expecting a child fairly soon.
She wasn't happy with the call in right field in the first inning. That part I did see, but after that, tuned it out.
1-2 with 2 down. Crowd's still very excited despite the Astros facing elimination. The pitch, line drive right field, base hit. He poked the pitch away and hit it hard between first and second. And here's Jackie with men aboard. JBJ is 3 for 12 in this series. 2 of the hits have been home runs, and he's knocked in 9 RBIs. He's tied for the RBI lead in this postseason with Manny Machado of the Dodgers.
The Red Sox record for RBIs in an ALCS, 11 by David Ortiz in 07. But in a postseason series, 1999, John Valentin had 12 RBIs against the Indians.
I believe he had 6 or 7 in Game 4. 23-7 Red Sox win. 2 on, 2 out the pitch. Jackie takes outside, ball 1. You know, he's up there with great confidence, even though he's only 1 for 13 against Verlander.
Xander Bogaerts was asked by the press today what he thought of Jackie and his performance in the series. He said simply, he's locked in. He's just locked in, and players get that way from time to time.
2 on, 2 out, the 1-0. Jackie takes a high curveball up and away.
What this does, though, when you have a number 9 hitter who's been doing what Jackie's been doing in terms of driving in runs, you know, the pitcher's got to be extra careful with him. Sometimes, you know, they feel confident they can get the number 9 guy out. He's hitting 9th for a reason. He's still a position player. But I think they're being, they have probably going to be a little extra careful with Jackie in this game tonight.
Bluff to second. Kinsler goes back. 2-0 to count. Jackie certainly made the most of his 3 hits. 3-run double, a grand slam, and a 2-run homer. Put the Red Sox ahead to stay last night. The pitch. Up and away, ball 3. A walk could load him up for Mookie Betts. Jackie certainly got the green light here if he wants to rip. You know he's going to see a heater. Verlander ready, the 3-0. And he takes a strike. He didn't groove it. It was down and in at 95.
And now he's ready. He's still in the hitter's count. Still looking for something, probably looking in the keyhole for a pitch here.
You won't see a changeup.
No.
But he homered on last night.
The one he obliterated last night.
3 balls and a strike. Kinsler at second. Christian at first. Here's the pitch. And he fouls it straight back and out of play. And back on the inside again. So, thinking that the runners will be going with a count full to Jackie Bradley Jr. Kinsler and Vasquez will be off and motoring. Verlander getting the sign from Maldonado. Comes to the set. The payoff pitch, and he checks the swing. It's down and in. Ball 4. Appeal denied by the third base umpire. They're loaded up. He threw him a slider on 3-2. And here's Mookie.
Yeah, now's the time, really, for Mookie to come up with a huge one. Get on the board first. Good chance for the Red Sox. Again, they've done so well with 2 outs. I mentioned it earlier. 18 2-out runs in this series.
Mookie only 2 for 21 against Verlander. Gets a mound visit from Maldonado. Second walk for Verlander. Mookie fouled to third his first time up. There's 3 RBIs in this series, in this postseason. 1 in this series. Kinsler reached on the error, is at third. Vasquez, who has the only hit, a single, is at second. Jackie at first for Mookie.
The Red Sox as a team 3 for 9 with the bases loaded in this series.
Feel pretty much straight away. Verlander to the set. The pitch to Mookie. And he takes one right down the middle. Call strike 1. The fastball at 95.
He challenged him right away. Threw him a middle pitch.
4 for 11 this year with the bases loaded. 2 grand slams for Mookie. Runners will be going on anything with 2 down. The 0-1. Slow curve, and it's high. Well, he had a notion, but stayed back and took the pitch. So Verlander having to work hard here, pitching around an error by Bregman. A lot of room down the foul lines for Mookie here. Count 1-1. 3 on, 2 out. No score in the second. Verlander to the belt. Here's the pitch. And he swings and fouls a breaking ball right around the plate. Came back with a big curve there.
Yeah, it didn't exactly hang so much because of the location of it. It was down and in, but Mookie tried to turn on it and didn't connect.
And Mookie behind 1-2. Red Sox have had a great two-strike approach in this series. Kinsler, Vasquez, and Bradley ready to roll on anything here. Verlander now backs off. Maldonado tries to communicate the signs, which are so complex these days with all the sign stealing that goes on. He bets with a 1-2 count. Verlander is set. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses at a high fastball up in his eyes. That probably was a ball. Mookie went after it, and the Red Sox leave them loaded. Do not score after 1.5. No score in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
When you need tools and materials to tackle any construction job, in the field or at home, think Riverhead Building Supply. Since 1948, they've been helping contractors and homeowners with everything from small repairs to new home construction. So why shop at a bunch of specialty shops to buy your windows, roofing, siding, or decking when you can get it all at your local Riverhead Building Supply? Call by 11 a.m. with your stock building materials order and have it delivered the same day anywhere in Rhode Island. 800-874-9500.
Riverhead Building Supply.
Rhode Island Medical Imaging's new breast imaging center in East Greenwich has a warm and welcoming spa-like boutique feel. No hospital gowns here. Instead, patients get soft pink robes to wear, and RIMI's staff of highly skilled physicians are specially trained to read breast imaging. Come see why for over 75 years, patients have placed their trust in Rhode Island Medical Imaging. For an appointment, call 401-432-2400 or visit us online at rimirad.com.
Head over to the Old Grist Mill Tavern in Seekonk for Monday Night Prime Rib, their famous all-inclusive prime rib dinner that comes with all the fixins, plus your choice of beer or wine. A Monday night tradition for more than 20 years.
It's Truck Month at Babaloni Chevrolet in Mystic. Save $12,000 off MSRP on a 2018 Silverado LT Crew Cab 4x4. Huge selection of Silverados in stock for this event. Take 22% off MSRP on all 2018 tracks in stock. Free oil change program for life at no charge to you. Go to Babaloni.com. Thank you and just smile. Babaloni.com. Babaloni.com. Go to Babaloni.com to save thousands on new Chevrolets, Fords, Chryslers, Dodge, Jeeps, Ram trucks, Toyotas, Subarus, and Volkswagens, plus over 300 pre-owned and certified used cars, trucks, vans, and sport utilities. Go to Babaloni.com. Babaloni.com to save thousands. Thank you and just smile.
Sports Radio 103.7
back here in Boston with an Xfinity scoreboard update. One game on tomorrow's slate, and that's game number 6, National League Championship Series. Dodgers lead the Brewers 3-2. They'll send Hyunjin Ryu to the mound against Wade Miley. Dodgers try to get back to the World Series in back-to-back years. Brewers have not been there since 1982. Xfinity scoreboard updates brought to you by Xfinity. Want entertainment designed just for you? Check out customizable streaming TV from Xfinity. It makes your life simple, easy, awesome. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Let's go back to Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas, once again with Tim Neverett. Here's Joe Castiglione.
All right, thank you, Chris. Red Sox have left 4 men over 2 innings. They left the bases loaded in the top of the second as Verlander pitched around an error by Bregman. Gurriel, Gonzalez, and Kemp here in the bottom of the second against David Price. Gurriel, 179 this postseason with a homer, 3 RBIs. A home run, the 3-run shot came in Game 1 at Fenway. Pitch to the right-hand batter who likes the first pitch is too low, ball 1.
I think of the pitch that Mookie swung and missed at 98, right at the very top of the zone, maybe a little bit out of it, but a tough one to lay off in that situation. He saw the high heater. He wanted to drive it out and missed it.
Gurriel takes a little bit low. That 1-1 breaking ball might have been hittable. Fouled it back. He pitched him very tough. 2-0 to Yuli Gurriel. Dad was a great star in Cuba. The pitch. And he swings and lines one toward the gap in left center field. He gets down for a hit. Jackie over. Hustles, cuts it off, and holds Uriel to a single. Jackie grabbed it on the second hop. Looked like he had a chance to get up the gap. But the leadoff man is on. The second hit off Price. And here's Marwin Gonzalez. 3 for 16 in this series. And one of the hits, a 2-run homer that almost left Fenway Park off David Price. Sunday, November 18th, world's fastest sport returns to Boston for the Fenway Hurling Classic. Tickets for the hurling tournament on sale now. Go to RedSox.com. Gonzalez a better right-hand hitter this year than from the left side. Playing at second base, have been in the left field slot, but with Altuve having a DH with a sore knee, Gonzalez moved to second. He's very good there. Came up as a shortstop, the pitch. And he swings and rips one foul down the third base line as he turned down a high pitch. Get it past the third base coach, foul by about 10 feet. No pitch limit on Price, of course, not in this postseason, certainly. And pitching on 3 days rest. Just the second time in his career he started on 3 days rest. The first time he was coming off a bullpen appearance. He never did get into the game last night, though he warmed twice. Gonzalez with 273, right-handed, the pitch. And he lines one foul down the right field line out of play. He played in 145 games, a career high. Started in left, short, first, second, and third. The Price ahead of him, 0-2. Real, not really a base stealing threat. Moreland holding him on. David with an 0-2 pitch, and he takes very high and away as Vasquez has to stand up to catch it. 24 pitches for David. He fanned 2 in the first inning, pitching around a hit by Altuve. Game 5 of the ALCS. Red Sox with a 3-1 lead in games. Here's the 1-2. Long set. Now he deals. And a fly ball down the right field line, foul. This will make the seats. Must have been behind 3-1. 86 in Anaheim and rallied to win. And Cleveland against Cleveland in 07. And of course down 3-0 against the Yankees in 04.
Not many teams have been able to battle back from 3-1 down. It has been done, but not very often.
They were up 3-1 back in the teens, 1912, 15, 16, and 18. They won the World Series all those years. And it was just the World Series for postseason. The Giants in 7 games in 2012. 5th game to beat the Phillies in 1915 and beat the Dodgers in the 5th game. In 16, and the Cubs in 6 games in the 1918 World Series. Another 1-2 pitch coming to Marwin Gonzalez, and he swings and fouls it to the backstop.
In 2007, the Indians were up 3-1, weren't they?
They were.
Red Sox came back to win that series 4-3.
Yeah, there was a big day off between games 3 and 4. And they came back. It was an unusual day off. They played 2 games in Cleveland, then had a day off before the 5th game, and that's when Euclid homered, second batter of the game. Josh Beckett spun a beauty, beating Sabathia, and the Red Sox went home and won the last 2. JD with a grand slam in Game 6, and then Pedroia had a huge game in Game 7. Here's the pitch, and he swings and hits this one fair to right field, not too deep toward the line. Mookie is there and waiting and has it for the out.
Yeah, it's interesting, Joe, when you look at it. The 4 teams have come back since 1985 when it went to the best of 7 in the ALCS. 4 teams have come back. 3 times the Red Sox did it. The first time was the first time it was a 7-game series. The Blue Jays and Royals played. The Blue Jays had a 3-1 lead, and the Royals came back and won that series 4-3.
They went on to win the World Series. The first till 2015. They beat the Cardinals. The Don Denkinger play, the huge call in that one. Umpire ruling George Orr safe when it was clear he was out long before replay. Tony Kemp, the batter, and he takes it for a strike, a high strike call, which surprises Kemp. Hitting the start in left field, 3 for 8 in the series. One of the hits a home run last night. 4 for 11 in the postseason.
Kemp is a childhood friend of Mookie Betts, and they had an exchange out in center field prior to the game tonight.
They went to Vanderbilt after David Price, but they're friends. 0-1. Swinging a high fly ball, shallow left center field. Benintendi is there and waiting. And he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 gone for Martin Maldonado, who is 1 for 9 in this series and 2 for 17 in the postseason with a home run. Price has retired 5 of the first 7 batters. Trying to strand a runner at first here, working around a leadoff single. Maldonado acquired from the Angels just before the trade deadline in July. Price delivers, and in there for a strike. Angels looking for a manager, so are the Twins, who interviewed the Red Sox third base coach Carlos Fabulous. But Major League Baseball urges teams to hold off on announcements like that till after the World Series, so as not to draw attention away from the Fall Classic. 0-1, and he bounces a cutter in the dirt, blocked by Christian.
It doesn't stop the rumor mill from churning, though. Even though the teams don't put out the official announcements, you know, because of the news cycle and the sports news cycle we have today, typically people are going to hear about.
And we knew Alice was going to be the next manager of the Red Sox last fall, but he wasn't officially introduced till after the World Series.
He interviewed during the ALCS in New York at the team hotel.
Houston was playing the Yankees. Here's Price delivering, and instead lobs to first, a soft toss, runner back standing. The Astros were down 3-2 last year to the Yankees in the ALCS. Came back home and won the final 2. All on a strike. It's taking a long time between pitches. That's normally the case. Now he delivers home, and a swing and a miss at a changeup.
Yeah, this is a guy he's going to have in the order. Maldonado been 1 for 9 in the series. You know, he's a guy that can roll over on a ball, a guy you can double up sometime later in the game, but really a spot in this order. He's in there for his defense more than his offense, although he does have some occasional pop.
32-year-old veteran has spent a long time as a backup catcher for Milwaukee before he went to the Angels. He won a Gold Glove last year in Anaheim. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch, and he takes it low. Price had a really good changeup. He's had these right-hand batters chasing that changeup. 2-2. It is 6-2 in his career against Houston. Was 1-0 this year. Of course, had the no decision in Game 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 out. And now time granted just as Price was about to go into his motion.
3 straight changeups for David against Maldonado here, so you got to figure Maldonado's looking for something else, probably something a little bit more firm, that fastball perhaps.
Gurriel show no inclination to run. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. Foul to the backstop. He came back with a heater there. So he'll have to make another 1-2 or 2-2 pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. No score in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Maldonado from Puerto Rico. Full house again, of course, here at Minute Maid. They're very excited about their ball club, but nervous these days.
It's a do-or-die game for them tonight.
2-2. Strike. Oh, he did call him out. Long time for him to make the catch. It was dropped by Vasquez, who picked it up and tagged the batter. Luccioni with a slow call, but he rang him up. Good fastball, and after 2, no score on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
It's SUV season at your New England Ford dealers with incredible savings on their award-winning lineup of adventure-ready SUVs. Just announced, lease a New England Edition Escape for $139 a month for returning lessees. Get ready for winter with a new Escape with 4-wheel drive, heated front seats, and more for just $139 a month. Call 877-FORD-002 or log on to buyfordnow.com for details and more great Ford SUV season deals.
This is Joe Castiglione. When your windshield needs to be repaired or replaced, trust your hometown team, Safe Flight Auto Glass, the largest and most advanced auto glass company in New England, with over 350 mobile glass shops and locations to get the job done fast, no matter where you are. And Safe Flight handles all the paperwork with every insurance carrier. That's why choosing Safe Flight is a home run. Schedule service today at 800-800-2727 or safelight.com.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Sorry I'm late.
The meeting was 2 days ago.
I walked to work.
That's 30 miles.
Tell me about it.
Oh, unbelievable.
Water.
Walking 30 miles to work to save money? Ridiculous. Switching to Arbella and combining your home and auto insurance to save 20% or more? Brilliant. Find your local independent agent at arbella.com. Here, for good.
Kubota has Grand Slam deals on New England's best-selling tractors, including the BX 1880. Test drive one and decide today. In Maine at Wallingford Equipment Auburn, Union Farm Equipment Union, and in Connecticut at East PBE in Newington.
Well, we played 2 scoreless innings here. Red Sox have left 4. The Tigers have stranded 2. And Verlander in the 3rd inning will pitch to Benintendi, Martinez, and Bogarts. A great sign. Joe, 3-16, which is the rule about interference, fan interference. He could have another call like that tonight with left field here with a fan reaching over the Crawford boxes.
Sure could.
That's possible.
That wall also that goes parallel to the chalk line, too. A fan could reach over there. That's where Joe West is tonight, down the left field line.
So we move to the 3rd in this scoreless game, and for the play-by-play, here's Tim Neverett.
All right, thanks, Joe. Andrew Benintendi will start things off. Then J.D. Martinez and Xander Bogaerts still scoreless. Justin Verlander back up on top of the hill. Verlander so far has allowed some base runners, 1 in the 1st and 3 in the 2nd inning. The Red Sox came up empty with the bases full. Verlander winds and is pitched to Benintendi in for a strike. Andrew taking all the way. He showed bunt, but he was getting a look at it. Bregman playing way in on the grass at 3rd. He backs up a step or 2 with a 0-1 count. He'll go back to the lip of the infield clay. Verlander's wind, the kick, and the breaking ball high. 1 ball and 1 strike to Benny. Benny flying to center field in the 1st inning. What a game he had last night. Not just the catch. That was the game, but He had a pair of doubles, 2 runs scored, went 2 for 5. He's very involved in the offense. 1-1 pitch. And he swings and foul tips it into the glove of Maldonado for strike 2. Verlander can crank up the volume when he needs it. And throughout the course of his career, he's been known to increase the velocity as the game goes along. 35 years old. Here is the 1-2. Breaking ball. That was hanging there, and Benny took it. He was looking for a fastball. He strikes out on the breaking pitch. That is the second strikeout for Verlander tonight. 1 gone for the Red Sox in the 3rd. Right now at Shaw's and Star Market, you can take advantage of the stock-up sale for great deals like 3 24-packs of Poland Spring bottled water for only $9.99. Limit 3 per customer, only at Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Boston Red Sox radio network. J.D. Martinez walked and was stranded. Actually, he was forced out at second base in the 1st inning. Fouls the first pitch back. Bogarts hit into a fielder's choice. And Martinez was retired 5-4 as Bregman tossed it over to Gonzalez, covering the bag for the force out. 0-1 to J.D. Well, you get in these games, they do get extended time-wise, but when you're involved in every single pitch, you really don't notice. 0-1. And a strike called high on the outside corner. Looked a little off the plate. Guccione with a wide strike zone gives Verlander the call, and it's 0-2 to Martinez. Now, last night's game, a 9-inning game, took 4 hours and 33 minutes, the second longest 9-inning game in postseason history. Didn't have to look back long. Last year's Game 5 of the NLDS between the Cubs and Nationals, the longest ever at 4 hours and 37 minutes. 0-2 pitch. And it's low and away, 1-2 to Martinez. Outfield swung around to the right a little bit, way off the line. Playing out in front of the bullpens in left center is Tony Kemp. He's giving Martinez left field. Off center toward right is the center fielder Springer. About medium depth, normal alignment in right field, Jake Marisnick. The line, the 1-2. This one's hammered deep to left field. Way back and into the Crawford boxes. 1-0 Boston. J.D. Martinez, his second postseason home run. And the Red Sox get on the board. 1-0 Boston.
Verlander hung a curveball and he crushed it.
Well, if you hang it, he'll bang it. And he lost this one off the back wall of the Crawford boxes. And the Red Sox score first. And so far in this series, when they have scored first, they're 3-0. When you look back, Joe, the last 12 postseason games for the Red Sox, when they've scored first, they've won.
That's a great sign. A 1-2 hanger hit above the Crawford boxes on one of those billboards out there.
And Xander Bogaerts takes a strike.
First career home run for J.D. off Verlander, and his second home run this postseason, 5th of his career.
He absolutely hammered it. Hanging breaking ball, and J.D. did not miss. Came off his bat over 105 miles an hour, and Xander hits one in the air to deep left center. Ballpark will hold it right on the edge of the warning track in front of the bullpens is Kemp. He'll haul it in for out number 2. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
You're listening to Red Sox Baseball, WVEI FM and WVEI HD1 Westerly Providence. Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
That home run by J.D. Martinez brought to you by Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. This Bud's for you.
J.D. hit a homer in the first game of this postseason off Happ of the Yankees at Fenway.
There's Mitch Moreland. He is 0 for 1. He flied to left field in the second. 2 outs. Infield shifted to the right. Marwin Gonzalez in short right field. The pitch. And it's in for a strike. Make sure to get all of your MLB postseason merchandise at the Red Sox team store on Jersey Street outside of Gate D at Fenway Park. The Red Sox leading 1-0 in ALCS Game 5 on a solo homer by J.D. Martinez. 0-1 pitch to Moreland. He cracks one into right field, and that is over the outstretched arm of Gonzalez for a base hit. Marwin Gonzalez thought he had him positioned well out in short right. He faded back, reached out, and that ball well out of reach, and Moreland's 1 for 2. So a 2-out single for Mitch Moreland. Well, the Red Sox against the Yankees when they scored first went 3-0. And you go back to World Series in 13 against the Cardinals when they went 3-0 when scoring first, and in that ALCS against Detroit in 2013 when they scored first, they went 3-0. Did not lose a game when they scored first. Pitch now to Kinsler. He bounces it to third, backhanded by Bregman. He sets his feet. He'll throw in a bounce to first, and out at first is Kinsler. Red Sox will take a quick peek at it, but the Astros coming off the field. And Kinsler out on a nice play by Bregman right along the line with a backhand and a strong one-hop throw. But J.D. Martinez gets the Red Sox on the board with a solo smash. And after 2.5 in Houston, it's the Red Sox 1, Astros nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For a limited time, Keno players throughout Rhode Island have the chance to double their winnings. From now to October 27th, Keno tickets will have a doubler message printed on the top at random, notifying the player that if that ticket wins, the prize will be doubled. Visit RILot.com or ask your Keno retailer for more details on Rhode Island Lottery's Keno Mystery Doubler. Play Keno today for your chance to win double the prize. This promotion does not apply to the Match 10 prize on a 10-spot game or Keno overtime prizes. Miozy Paving produces top-quality hot mix asphalt for all your paving needs. Tom and his team cater to property management, cities and towns, as well as all state agencies. Do you own a commercial building, an industrial building? Then call Miozy Paving. Tom and his team are professional, courteous, innovative, and focused to give their customers the best value for their dollar. Visit Miozy Paving at their new location, 80 Compass Circle, North Kingstown, Rhode Island, or call Tom today, 401-295-7283. Looking for great food, atmosphere, and of course the best beer selection around to watch the Red Sox this season? Then the Muse Tavern is your place to be. The Muse has partnered with Sam Adams to offer you chances to win great tickets and prize packages throughout the season, including a grand prize trip to spring training in 2019. Pair their award-winning burgers, pizzas, and their in-house smoked chicken wings with their season-long Sam Adams specials. Ask your server for details or go to their website, musetavern.com. Sponsored by Sam Adams, the official beer sponsor of the Boston Red Sox. Payroll, bookkeeping, month end. Are you feeling short-staffed? Accountemps can provide accounting and finance professionals on a temporary or project basis when you need help with increased workloads. Call today or visit accountemps.com. Accountemps, a Robert Half company.
Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
Bottom of the third, 1-0 Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, a 396-foot home run to left field. Gets the Red Sox on the board. And during the Reds' regular season, plus the playoffs, the Red Sox 80-15 when scoring first. And 6-0 this postseason, so I hope that trend keeps up. As David Price gets set to face Jake Marisnick, the number 9 hitter. He's 0 for 1 in the postseason. And Alex Bregman and George Springer to follow. And just when you look at how David's been pitching so far, it seems like he's getting a little bit more velocity today, just a tick up. And that was one of the things that Alex was looking at today. The Red Sox, Dana Levangie, too, the pitching coach, was what his velocity would be like pitching on 3 days rest and after warming up last night. In fact, David himself said he didn't count those warm-up pitches. He said after the game, he said, I don't count that as anything. And he said, I'm ready to take the ball and go. Well, the Red Sox leading 1-0 in Game 5. And Marisnick batting from the right side against the lefty Price. Devers in on the grass at third pitch. And that's a pitch down low for a ball. Marisnick appeared in Game 1 as a pinch runner. And picked up a stolen base. Pitch to him, swung on, fouled back, and the count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. David Price with Chris Guccione calling the balls and strikes. This is the 6th time And he has had that particular umpire behind the plate. His record in 5 previous starts with Guccione behind the plate, 2-1. And 21 strikeouts over 23 and a third innings pitched. Marisnick pops this one up right side. Kinsler over, Betts over, right near the line. It is in fair ground. He stops, makes the catch, and Marisnick is out 1 down. This broadcast authorized under broadcasting rights granted by the Boston Red Sox to WEEI, strictly for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any broadcast, rebroadcast, or other use of the accounts and descriptions of this game without the express written consent of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox is strictly prohibited. Along with Joe Castiglione, I'm Tim Neverett. By the way, Joe, I ran into Dave Dombrowski in the elevator earlier today, just after batting practice, and he said, no offense, but I hope you both fall out of your chairs tonight.
That would mean a victory.
Well, Bregman takes outside ball 1. He's 0 for 1.
I'm not the first broadcaster to fall out of a chair, right?
No. A couple of years back, former pitcher Bob Walk did it in the Pirates booth in an interleague game in Seattle. And they made a bobblehead out of it, and it's one of their more popular collectibles.
But he was just sort of relaxing, wasn't he?
His hands behind his head, his shoes were off. As Bregman takes a strike, his feet, kicked up, and he was leaning back, and the chair gave way. So it's for very different reasons, but you're only the second announcer I've known to fall out of their chair during a game.
Let's see, they both work with you.
Common denominator. 1-1 to Alex Bregman, right-handed batter. The pitch. Hey, swing and a miss. Bregman out in front. One SEC guy facing another one here. Price from Vanderbilt. And Bregman out of LSU. David whistled a changeup down low, and Bregman out in front. Well, 1 gone, nobody on. 1-0 Red Sox. Outfield straight up for Bregman. Vasquez signed down, and now David Reddy lifts the leg. Pitch home, and strike 3 called. He got him on the inner half of the plate, just above the kneecaps. Bregman doesn't agree, but Price will take the strikeout. That is his 4th of the ball game.
When he puts that fastball down and in like that, he can be extremely effective. Got a little cut to it, but it was a beautiful pitch.
Well, Bregman thought it was a little low. He looked back at Guccione with a sneer of disagreement, but he caught some heat around here last night. He did not speak to the media after the game at the Houston clubhouse. And some of the folks here who have covering the team, and a lot of the national folks, Springer is swinging a miss.
Well, that's surprising because he likes cameras.
He does, but that was the case here last night. He didn't talk to the press after the game. And, it's a high-profile player in a high-profile game. And he was the last out. He was the guy that made the last out. People want to find out what was going through his mind. He was a no-show. No balls, 1 strike to Springer. He struck out swinging in the first. David's pitch. Check swing, foul ball, just past the first base dugout. And Price ahead of him, 0-2. 2 down, bases empty in the Houston half of the 4th inning. Oh, and 2 to Springer. He has 4 postseason home runs this year. 11 in his career. Price gets the sign from Vasquez. The left-hander turns, delivers home, and the pitch high for a ball, 1-2. We talk about pitchers taking their time, but part of the reason, especially nowadays, that it takes pitchers longer to deliver is because of the multiple sets of signs that catchers are using, even with nobody on base.
A lot of criticism in Major League Baseball for just dismissing and absolving the Astros in the controversy about the young man and the photographer's well.
1-2 pitch fouled back, still 1-2. Well, it was interesting to listen to Buster Olney today from ESPN talking on our pregame show, and he was visiting with us in the booth for quite a while. But he's talked about the fact that there are teams that are paranoid about coaches' offices or locker rooms and managers' offices and the batting cages being bugged. I mean, that's where we are in baseball, where teams are quietly perhaps accusing other teams of doing such things. At least there's conversation about it around the game. 1-2 pitch. And Springer hits a ground ball to short. Getting behind it, Bogart scoops it up. Quick throw to first. He got him. And a 1-2-3 third inning for David Price. We head to the fourth in Game 5 of the American League Championship Series at Minute Maid Park. It's the Red Sox 1, Astros nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Did the donut shop bench you and your 87-cent coffee this season? Stop by Cumberland Farms every Monday through October and get a large coffee for only 80 cents, even if your favorite team doesn't win. No long lines, no complicated club to join. Just grab your coffee and you're on your way. Offer valid in New England states only, plus applicable tax.
Old Dominion Freight Line is proud to partner with Major League Baseball as its official freight carrier. Just like players who put together winning performances for their fans, the people of OD put together winning performances for their customers, shipping freight with a claims ratio and on-time record that are among the best in the industry. Old Dominion and its over 20,000 employees love baseball and are excited to be the official freight partner of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
The time is now to get exceptional cash savings on Chevy trucks. Combine cash allowance with a price reduction below MSRP and an option package discount to get $10,000 total value on a 2018 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT All-Star when you finance with GM Financial. Or current qualified GM lessees can get an ultra-low mileage lease on a 2018 Silverado 1500 Double Cab LT All-Star for only around $199 a month for 24 months with $3,739 due at signing. That's only $199 a month for a well-equipped Silverado. Or if you need the efficiency and versatility of a mid-size truck, look no further than Chevy Colorado, where current qualified competitive lessees can get an ultra-low mileage lease on a 2018 Colorado Custom Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for around $259 a month for 24 months with just $2,879 due at signing. Don't miss out. See your New England Chevy dealer today. Total value based on $50,940 MSRP. Example based on national average vehicle selling price. Your payments may vary. Take new retail delivery by 10/31/18. Call 888-59-CHEVY for offer details.
Red Sox with a 1-0 lead. Top of the fourth inning. Rafael Devers to lead off. Christian Vasquez and Jackie Bradley Jr. 7, 8, 9 in the Red Sox order to face Justin Verlander. J.D. Martinez hits his second postseason home run this year. It's his second career postseason home run off a right-handed hitter. His other victims, Chris Tillman and Wei-Yin Chen in 2014. He got Clayton Kershaw last year and Jay Happ this year in the ALDS. And now he gets Verlander tonight with a homer. Fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids, the easy way to donate your car. Donate today and your car can be picked up tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.com or call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. So Devers 0 for 1. He flied to left. Bregman playing well off the line, but in on the grass. Pitch from Verlander. And Devers takes low ball 1.
Well, last night, Steve Pearce went head over heels in the dugout on a foul pop. Heard from some ex-major leaguers who were upset that the Houston Astros backed off and didn't do anything to try to cushion the blow.
1-0 pitch slapped foul left side. It's 1-1.
After it was clear that he wasn't going to make the catch.
I mean, typically when a guy comes over to the railing, the visiting team doesn't help much anyway, but
ready to catch him.
But when they are going to, go head over spikes into the dugout, you want to help out. I mean, nobody wants anybody hurt.
Charlie Morton, his former teammate, did extend a hand afterwards. So did Verlander. And he could have been seriously hurt on that play.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch. And this one fouled back. Somebody asked me about your well-being today. And I said, well, you got up faster than Steve Pearce did.
Didn't have as far to go down.
Yeah, but what an effort by Pearce. I mean, he's really lucky he didn't get hurt badly. It looked like his head landed awkwardly, but
it bounced right back. He was out of there quickly.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. That's up high, and the count even 2-2 to Rafael Devers. Devers from Sanchez in the Dominican Republic. He'll turn 22 on October 24th. His 22nd birthday coming up. He's got 9 RBIs in his postseason career. 2-2 pitch from Verlander. And this ball is hit in the air, foul down the left field side. Bregman giving it a run, but it's well up into the seats. Well, to think of Devers and how young he is and how many postseason RBIs he has. Only 3 players had that many postseason runs batted in, age 21 or younger. Andrew Jones had 14. Miguel Cabrera 12, and Mickey Mantle had 10. And Devers with 9. October 24th is coming, so he might want to climb on that list. 2-2. And he looks at strike 3 at the knees. And Devers goes down looking. 1 gone here in the top of the 4th. Time for the Dana-Farber Brigham and Women's Cancer Center You Have Us inning, where all patients are cared for by a team specializing in their exact type of cancer. Learn more at youhaveus.org. Tell you what, I've seen the team at Brigham and Women's in action up close, and they are remarkable. Here's the pitch, and Vasquez takes a strike. Saved my mom's life.
Well, my grandchildren were born there.
0-1 to Christian. He had an opposite field base hit in the 2nd inning. Outfield swung around to the right side for him. Gonzalez, the second baseman, playing deep. Both feet on the outfield grass. One out, nobody on. 1-0 Red Sox on a solo home run by J.D. Martinez. Verlander's pitch is bounced foul wide of third for strike 2. 0-2. Going back to that Mookie Betts play in right field in the 1st inning. A fan interference play. I thought A.J. Hinch had an interesting comment after the game last night regarding that. It's kind of humorous in a way. Verlander ready to deliver the 0-2 to Vasquez. Right-hander winds, time call. Well, TBS has a camera stationed right next to the right field foul pole. You can see it if you look down there, Joe. It's in an orange lift. And that camera had a shot over the top of the right field wall. However, there is a security guard in the first row of the stands, and that security guard leaned over to the left to get a look at Mookie in the play and got right in the way. And the pitch inside almost hit Christian. 1-2 the count. And because Major League Baseball, the replay operations center didn't have that shot would have been definitive.
Yes, I think so.
But the security guard got in the way. And with the other, the alleged sign stealing with the camera story going around, Hinch last night said, all this talk about having too many cameras, last night we didn't have enough. 1-2 pitch. And that's inside. Almost hit him again. The count goes even to Christian Vasquez. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alabama, Puerto Rico. Well, happy you're with us. Tuned in to American League Championship Series Game 5 tonight from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Along with Joe Castiglione, I'm Tim Neverett. And the 2-2 swung on and shot foul right side, not a play. So 2-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. on deck. Justin Verlander still has not given up a run in his last, well, he did. He gave up 1 run, the home run. But prior to that, he'd gone 26 innings in a potential elimination game without giving up a run before J.D. clicked on. Another foul straight down by Vasquez. So now he's 2 innings better than Madison Bumgarner of the Giants for the longest scoreless innings streak for any pitcher, starter or reliever, in postseason games in which that player's team, that pitcher's team, was facing elimination. 1 out, bases empty. 2 ball, 2 strike count. The right-handed hitting catcher, Christian Vasquez, looking out at Justin Verlander. Wind in the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him to chase one outside. And Vasquez out on strikes. Second straight strikeout for Verlander. And his fourth of the game. Jackie Bradley Jr. walked his first time up. Jackie's had at least 2 runs batted in 3 straight games. That ties a Red Sox postseason record. Nomar Garciaparra did it in 98, Valentin in 99. We mentioned him earlier. And Manny Ramirez in 2004 did it. Jackie swings and rips it to the right side. A backhanded stop with a slide by Gurriel. He gets up, tosses to Verlander covering. And it's a 1-2-3, top of the 4th inning. Jackie out 3-1. And Jose Altuve will lead off in the home half of the 4th of Game 5 of the American League Championship Series. Red Sox 1, Houston nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Ed Tarbox here. The feeling of being lost in a corn maze shouldn't be like shopping for a car. Tarbox has simplified things for almost 100 years. Just ask someone, anyone, and they'll tell you Tarbox is best for service, selection, and deals. Take the hottest segment, compact utility vehicles. And you guessed it, Tarbox has the deals as Hyundai takes the market by storm with the Kona CUV. Lost? Get found at TarboxHyundai.com. All Hyundais come with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and Hyundai Assurance.
Jim, look how smart those squirrels are. They're out collecting acorns and putting them away for the winter.
They're picking the biggest ones. Sounds like what All Outdoors told me. Shop early while the selection is best.
We have a bumper crop of generators, snowblowers, and chainsaws. Be a smart squirrel and shop now.
Yeah, the old wives' tale says if there's a bumper acorn crop, there's going to be a lot of snow in the winter.
Collect your acorns at All Outdoors Power Equipment. We service what we sell on Route 1 in Wakefield.
Hi, Matthew Slater here, New England Special Teams Captain. As a 2-time world champion, I know how much experience matters. For more than 40 years, AdCare Hospital's singular focus has been to fight addiction. This experience is backed by AdCare's special team of doctors, nurses, and counselors that provide quality treatment every day to those struggling with addiction. Thousands of New Englanders have found their path to recovery, and they can help you find yours. Call AdCare Hospital at 1-800-ALCOHOL or visit adcare.com.
Join Washington Trust at their free community shred day on Saturday, October 20th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Shred old documents like bank statements, tax returns, credit card bills, and more. Go to washtrust.com/shred for more info and locations.
Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
Back here in the studio in Boston, Chris Villani with an Xfinity scoreboard update brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Red Sox are a win away from the World Series. Same deal for the Dodgers in the National League. Game 6 is tomorrow night back in Milwaukee with L.A. in front of the Brewers 3-2. Hyunjin Ryu will take the mound for the Dodgers. Wade Miley gets the start for the Brewers as L.A. tries to get back to the World Series in back-to-back years. Saving you money on car insurance has been in Geico's wheelhouse over 75 years. After the game, get a quote at geico.com. Geico, so easy, a caveman can do it. It's the bottom of the 4th inning in Houston, Texas. Once again with Joe Castiglione. Here's Tim Neverett.
Chris, thank you very much. Jose Altuve will lead off. He had a base hit in the first inning. Carlos Correa next, and then Yuli Gurriel against David Price. Astros half of the 4th inning. Red Sox up 1-0. J.D. Martinez, a solo homer. Hit it to the back of the Crawford boxes in left field. First pitch to Altuve. And that is low ball 1. Well, Altuve was shaken up a little bit more. Right knee is really making it tough on him. He has not played the field the last 3 games. Running out there in the postseason as a designated hitter. And the pitch in for a strike at the knees, and the count even 1 ball and 1 strike to Jose Altuve. Altuve said after the game last night he knows he can't control the umpire's calls, but he was upset over the interference call that he felt took a home run away from him. 1-1. Swing and a foul back. And at that point in the game, it would have tied it 2-2. There's just so much conversation about that play today and all around the country on television, radio, print, social media. But again, the shot that would have determined it, the security guard leaned in the way of the camera and obstructed the view. How about that? 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's the count. As Price settles on the first base side of the rubber, fires home, and it's a little low. 2-2. Red Sox really hoping they can wrap this one up tonight and then worry about game 1 Tuesday. But they are right now in the driver's seat, up 3-1. Price gets the sign from Vasquez. 2-2 pitch to Altuve. Poked foul right side, not a play. Well, as you round third and head for home, don't forget to pick up a couple of boxes of Drake's Coffee Cakes. Just one of many from Drake's Cakes, the American original since 1896. We talk about disguising signs and coming up with different systems. There's an old system that was used, may still be used by some teams, but it's an interesting way to do it. I'll explain how it was done here in a moment. But again, both teams using multiple sets of signs even with nobody on. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip. Strike 3 caught by Vasquez. And Altuve is out.
Well, his inside fastball has been devastating tonight.
Yeah. It's been good. And it's been up a tick too, velocity-wise. But one of those sets of signs talking about I had an old pitcher explain this to me one time. He said it's called the ahead, behind, even system. And it's pretty simple. But if the runner at second or the opposition doesn't know you're using it, it might take them a while to figure out what you're doing. But if you're ahead in the count, it's the first sign. If you're behind in the count, it's the second sign. And if you're even in the count, it's the third sign. Pitch to Correa, swing and a miss.
It's a lot to remember.
Well, I thought when Alex told me yesterday about
time zone,
Pawtucket catcher Dan Butler's idea of depending on what time zone you're in, +2, -2. I mean, you need a degree to figure out which pitch to throw. An advanced degree. Base is empty, 1 out. Price delivering 0-1. And Correa taking a whack at it and missing. So Price got him to swing at a changeup with the first pitch. He's been using the changeup quite a bit tonight.
Changeup's away and fastballs down and in. The right-hand bat is very effective.
Hard in, soft away. The 0-2 pitch to Correa is up high, a check swing. They called the ball 1-2. Yeah, he doubled up on the changeup before throwing that high heater. This is the only game on the docket. Dodgers and Brewers pick up their series tomorrow night. They'll have the stage to themselves at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Dodgers up 3-2 in that series. 1-2 pitch. And it's low. Count is even, 2-2.
The Brewers stopped hitting, and 1 run in that extra inning game and then just 2 runs last night. They get the bats going again.
Wade Miley expected to pitch to more than 1 hitter tomorrow night for the Brewers. He's going to start again. 2-2 delivery to the right-handed hitting shortstop Correa from David Price coming. David's got the sign he wants, pauses at the belt. Red Sox lefty firing. Ball is popped up foul right side. That'll drift into the seats. And Miley getting back-to-back starts in the National League Championship Series, but that was gamesmanship by Craig Counsell, the Brewers manager, to have him throw just 5 pitches. Dodgers went with a mostly right-handed lineup. I mean, I don't know if they fell hook, line, and sinker for the trap, but they ended up winning the ball game and have a lead heading back to Milwaukee. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's the count to Correa. Outfield offset to the right. Pitch from Price. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with 1 down and away. He went soft again, and Correa chased it. That's 2 strikeouts this inning for Price. 6 strikeouts in the game for David. So the sequence against Correa, who's now moved up from as low as the 8th spot. It was changeup, four-seam fastball, threw a couple of sinkers, and then got him with a changeup away at 86. And now with 2 down, Yuli Gurriel, the first baseman, right-handed batter. Swings, fouls the first pitch back. He is aggressive at the first pitch. Sometimes it works for him, sometimes it doesn't. Now for Price, opponents this year hit .231 after a first pitch strike. And opposite that, after a first pitch ball, they hit just .182 against them. But got a first pitch strike here to Gurriel. Price sets and fires home 0-1. Little nubber, foul back of the plate. And he gets in front 0-2. David's retired 8 straight since Gurriel had a single in the second inning. So far, the Red Sox getting what they want out of David Price. Pitching on 3 days rest. The only other time he did that in the regular season, September 22nd of 08 at Baltimore. He went 5 1/3, gave up an earned run. The Rays won that game 4-2 when David was pitching for Tampa Bay. Stretch now on the 0-2 pitch to Gurriel. Swung on him and jammed him, but he fouled it back into the seats off to our right.
62 pitches, so he's in pretty good shape. All hands on deck, said Dallas Score before the game in terms of his bullpen, including Barnes, who's pitched in every game, Brazier, who's pitched in every game, and Kimbrel.
Yeah, Kimbrel with his first ever 6-out save last night. It was a roller coaster ride, to say the least. 0-2. The count to Gurriel, the Astros first baseman. Pitch from David, fouled back again. But you got to wonder again about Nathan Eovaldi, his role tonight. If he is used. Right now, you'd look at Eovaldi as a Game 7 starter if there's a Game 7. Alex Cora did say that Chris Sale would pitch Game 6 for sure today.
They threw again on flat ground.
Feeling a little better. He did lose some weight. If he had any to lose, he lost it after the stomach illness, but feeling much better today, he reported. 2 outs, base is empty, 1-0 Red Sox, bottom of the 4th. Price looking in at Gurriel. Kicks, fires, and it's knocked back to the screen. Well, Gurriel giving him a tough at bat here. Price rubbing up a new baseball. Middle infielders playing deep with 2 down. Also playing deep at third is Rafael Devers. Red Sox going all in after this one tonight against a tough pitcher in Verlander. They lead 1-0 on the Martinez home run. 0-2 again, and Gurriel fouls it off again. Gurriel. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got all foul balls. He's been 0-2. And he has fouled off everything thrown to him. He's seen a four-seamer, changeup. See if David comes back with a sinker or cutter, maybe something different, to try to get a swing and a miss. Price a long look in at Vasquez. Here comes the 0-2 again. And he missed low.
Gurriel doesn't strike out very much. In the regular season, 63 Ks in 136 games. That's excellent by today's standards.
David trying a four-seam fastball low and in at 96. That's high velocity for David. I mean, we told you his velocity's up a tick, but we're starting to see 96 out of him. Haven't seen that in a while. The 1-2. And that is just outside. Oh, looked close, but a little bit off the plate. That'll even the count at 2-2. Red Sox will have the top of the order due up in the 5th inning. Mookie Betts, Andrew Benintendi, and J.D. Martinez again for the 3rd time through the order. 67 pitches for Price. This will be the 68th. As the Red Sox lefty gets set. David now set on the hill. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, rope to left field. That's a base hit at least. Bounces off the wall. Benintendi fumbles it around first. On the way to second is Gurriel with a stand-up double. And the tying run is in scoring position with 2 outs.
He worked for that. What a bullet.
Well, that's the best at bat of the ball game by anybody, by either team. As he really worked David Price on that one. Finally got a pitch he could handle, and he hooked it to left field.
Then he tried to barehand it and did not quite come up with it. He might have held otherwise. But that'll be a double.
Well, second double of the postseason for Yuli Gurriel. His second hit of the game. He's 2 for 2. But Marwin Gonzalez is 0 for 1. He popped out to right field in the second. 2 down for Gonzalez. Switch hitter batting right-handed. Gonzalez has been doing much better from the right side of the plate than the left side. Starting August 1st, he's been hitting .333 from over there. With 4 doubles and 6 home runs. 1-0 Red Sox. 3 hits apiece. 2 outs, 1 on. Tying run at second. Price looks back at him. Long stare. Now he'll step off the back of the rubber. We got Devers playing deep at third base. A left-handed pitcher on the mound. You don't think Gurriel's going to try. Like in other situations, you could take third if it's being given to you, but he represents the tying run here. He doesn't want to take a chance, make the last out at third. Well, fans at Minute Maid Park standing, waving orange towels. Price out of the stretch. Long pause, now delivers. And Gonzalez pops it up. Might be playable. It's drifting toward the dugout. It's going to go over the dugout and into the seats. It just twisted too much. And went over the Astros dugout into the box seats. So that's a strike. 0-1. Marwin Gonzalez will be a free agent after the season. He's been with Houston quite a long time. And such a key contributor, even in their bad years. He was their starting shortstop for a little while. Played third base on a regular basis, second base on a regular basis. He's playing second base tonight. Played in the outfield. Played a lot of left field. Price ahead of him, 0-1. 1-0 Red Sox. Astros batting in the 4th. Price's pitch. In the dirt, blocked by Vasquez. Count even 1-1.
And he's really having to work hard to get this last out in the 4th inning.
That's a nice block there by Vasquez on a ball that skipped up on him. Got a glove on it first, and that deflected it off of his chest protector. Keep that runner right where he is. Gurriel at second base following the 2-out double. Price struck out Altuve, struck out Correa. Gurriel has doubled, and Marwin Gonzalez with an even 1-1 count. Kinsler, the second baseman, shading the bag with a runner on. He'll back off a couple of steps as Price gets set to deal. He shrugs his shoulders, checks the runner at second. Now comes home 1-1. And Gonzalez waves and misses at an off-speed pitch. Change up again. And it's now 1-2 as Price gets ahead of Marwin Gonzalez. You said it earlier, Joe, and I know we've talked to people around town here today, and they are nervous about this game. Even A.J. Hinch, during one of his between innings interviews with TBS tonight was quoted as saying his team's feeling anxiety. And they have to get over the anxiety they're feeling in an elimination game. And this is unfamiliar territory to the Astros. First time they've ever been down 3-1 in a postseason series. The 1-2 pitch to Marwin Gonzalez. Here it comes, and it's up high. Elevated fastball well out of the zone. Count even 2-2.
Went up and into Gonzalez and the home run he hit. Fastball up and in at Fenway in game 2. We'll see if he goes with the changeup away again here. Last two batters have really extended this inning.
His last four-seamer 94 after 3 straight changeups. Gonzalez, switch hitter, batting right, waits. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. Tying run at second base. Time called at the plate. I don't know if I'd consider this game a grinder kind of game like we've had the last couple, especially last night, but certainly this is a tightrope kind of game. It's 1-0.
25 pitches already this inning for Price, who've been very economical over the first 3.
The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch from David Price to Marwin Gonzalez on the way right now as David kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him chasing one in the dirt. That is strike 3. And Price with his 7th strikeout. He came back with a changeup again and got another swinging strike. He strikes out 3 in the inning, gives up the double. Gurriel stranded, and will go to the 5th inning of Game 5 of the American League Championship Series, with the Red Sox leading Houston 1-0 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
At Dana-Farber Brigham and Women's, you can just feel it. You can sense that there's a difference.
We'll see you within 24 hours, and the physicians follow you 24/7.
Everyone on your team treats your type of cancer.
We don't give textbook answers. We find every nuance that can make a difference in your care.
Right now you have cancer.
But what your cancer doesn't know is you have us.
Dana-Farber Brigham and Women's Cancer Center in Boston, Milford, and the South Shore. For a next-day appointment, visit youhaveus.org.
Right now, for every $10 you spend at Shaw's and Star Market, you're one step closer to earning free Luminarc Pure Box glass food storage containers. They're dishwasher and microwave safe, stackable, airtight, and leak-proof. Visit any Shaw's or Star Market store for complete details. Some restrictions apply.
Selecting the right supply company is the key to any building or renovation project, and Dartmouth Building Supply is the right choice. Dartmouth Building Supply has created a system to ensure your project's success. From the newly remodeled showroom to their Anderson window specialist, you'll find the process easy. DBS offers a custom engineering and estimation service to manage your project to spec. And DBS features Anderson Windows, the most trusted name among builders and remodelers. Make the right choice. DartmouthBuildingSupply.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
Donate your car today with 1-877 Cars for Kids. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights. Also on the web at carsforkids.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Remember, that's Cars with a K.
Fifth inning, Red Sox leading 1-0 on a third-inning home run by J.D. Martinez. During the break, Garrett Cole, who would likely be the Game 6 starter if there is one, walked out to the bullpen along with Game 3 starter Dallas Keuchel and reliever Lance McCullers. So all hands on deck for the Houston Astros as Verlander gets set to face Betts, Benintendi, and J.D. in the 5th inning. Mookie tonight fouled the 3rd and then came up with the bases loaded in the 2nd and struck out on a high fastball. Red Sox baseball brought to you by Herb Chambers Infinity, with locations in Boston and Westboro. Learn more at herbchambers.com. So here's Mookie. Like most of these hitters, not a great deal of success against Verlander. Well, that's been the story over his career. The pitch. And he starts him with a strike, down and away. Sinking fastball at 94.
Yeah, looking at StatCast, Joe, this has been Pretty interesting for David Price. Different for him. 22 changeups so far in the game. That's 7 swings and misses.
Pitch is outside and high. Been fastballs into right-hand batters, changeups away.
It's been working. That whole system he's got going on. His pitch mix has been really good. I don't know how many cutters he's thrown. Less than a handful. But typically he throws about 28% of the time he'll throw the cutter. That's a significant percentage.
Mookie swings, rips a hard grounder. Bregman has it to his left. Wings to first in time. Ball did come up nicely for him, but a hard hit ball, and Mookie's 0 for 3. And 5 for 21 in the series. It brings up Andrew, who flied out to right and struck out looking. Took a curveball away. It's time for a health plan that puts you first and helps make your experience easier, smarter, better. Always Health Partners, you in every way. Learn more at alwayshealthpartners.org, a member of Partners Healthcare. Verlander now about to throw his 65th pitch. Price has thrown 73. The pitch drops in for a strike. Started him out with a slider. Verlander in the regular season gave up 28 homers. He's given up 1 tonight to the guy on deck, J.D. Martinez. 0-1 to Andrew. And he swings, pops a foul, third base side. This may stay in play. Bregman over on the track and has the room and puts it away. Well, Verlander gets 2 quick outs here. And that brings up J.D., who walked after falling behind 0-2 in the first and then hit a hanging curve over the Crawford boxes into deep left field. 396-foot smash.
Verlander looks like he's got a lot of gas in the tank, too. And even though they've got a full bullpen tonight for Houston, they're thinking get what they can out of him here and save the bullpen for Game 6 as much as they possibly can. That's got to be the Houston philosophy.
Verlander lost 1-0 to the Red Sox in the ALCS. As we mentioned earlier, on a home run by Mike Napoli in Detroit. Ball 1 low and away. That was a pivotal game. Came right after the David Ortiz heroics in Game 2.
And Verlander does have a history of going deep into ball games.
Gets stronger and throws harder as the game progresses. Been an MVP and a Cy Young winner. A 1-0. Swing foul to the backstop. He thought he should have had another Cy Young the year Rick Porcello won it. 2016.
Well, Rick deserved it. He did. He had a great year.
22-4.
He was helped out. He had good run support too that year, which helped him have the record he had. But he had, I think, over 7 runs a game on average.
The ball and a strike. Here it comes, and a swing and a miss at a high inside fastball. Both clubs with only 3 hits. Red Sox have left 5. The Tigers 3. J.D. out of the box now, stepping in. And Verlander with teammates here. Or with Detroit, I should say, not here. Here's the pitch. And he swings and grounds one up the middle to the left of second base into center field. A base hit. So J.D. has 2 of the Red Sox 4 hits, a 2-out single. And now Xander Bogaerts, who bounced into a force and hit a fly ball to deep left. Well, Martinez some success against Verlander here. Pitch was down, a slider, and he hit it hard. Xander taps the bat on home plate. Verlander is ready in his pitch. And it's high and away, ball 1. Xander 4 for 26 against Verlander. He played college ball at Old Dominion in Virginia. Two-out runner at first. Red Sox have done so well with two out, scoring runs in this postseason. Talking to Tony La Russa about that. He loves the approach and loves the poise of these young hitters. Really been staying under control with two out, 2 strikes, and now a catcher visit. Maldonado goes out there. We take 10 seconds on the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
You're listening to Red Sox Baseball, WVEI FM and WVEI HD1 Westerly Providence. Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
Ball and no strikes to Xander. That was the Red Sox might do some running tonight, although Maldonado's a deterrent, but here's the pitch. Swinging a drive in a right field, sinking fast, and it's caught on the run very nicely out there by Springer. I think he had a battle of the lights there. He sort of went into a crouch to grab it, a low line drive. He went to his right and made the play. He battled it all the way, but grabbed it to retire the side after 4.5. 1-0 Red Sox on the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and drainage supplies, the name you need to remember is Seekong Supply. Now, Seekong Supply has added commercial state water heaters to their long list of products. State Water Heaters offers a wide range of both gas and electric commercial water heaters from tankless to the modulating Ultra Force. Call the professionals at Seekong Supply for the right model for your application. 4 locations to serve you: Rehoboth, Providence, North Attleboro, and Bridgewater. Stop in or go to SeekongSupply.com. Seekong Supply. Never standing still, always on the move.
Your best friend is getting married. You've been asked to make the toast. You tap the glass, a hush falls. You clear your throat and say, this is a big moment for everyone, because there's never been a better time to test drive the 2019 C-Class sedan at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Sporty, spacious, and sleek, it's the one that's been power sliding through our dreams at night. So I say, have your cake and eat it too. I will. Visit MBUSA.com/C-Class to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
This is Joe Castiglione with East Commerce Solutions CEO Ed Medeiros.
Joe, we make credit card processing simple with our guaranteed merchant saves money program.
How does it work?
We meet customers face-to-face right at their business. We do a full rate analysis, and we guarantee that we can provide their business with the lowest rates possible.
Baseball is big on statistics. Give me some of your numbers.
At East Commerce Solutions, we process over $2 billion annually for more than 26,000 merchants, large and small.
Sounds like a winner.
Call East Commerce Solutions at 1-800-527-5395 or check them out at eastcommercesolutions.com.
RI e-cig and vapes has everything you're looking for, from complete vaping kits to hundreds of e-liquids. Buy 2, get 1 free house e-liquids every day. Open 7 days a week. RI e-cig and vapes in Warwick and Coventry, or 24/7 at riecig.com.
Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
1, Tigers nothing. Bottom of the 5th inning. They have the last third of their order up. Tony Kemp, Martin Maldonado, and Jake Marisnick against David Price has been spinning a beauty. 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and 7 strikeouts. Want entertainment designed just for you? Check out the customizable streaming TV from Xfinity. It makes your life simple and easy. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit stores today. Restrictions apply.
I said 22 changeups for David. The updated number's 28. 28 changeups, 9 swings and misses.
Fastballs in, changeups away. Not too many cutters. Over 43,000 here tonight as Kemp comes up. With a fly to left his first time up. Left-hand batter. Bluffs a bunt. Takes a fastball low.
Another one of those guys you want to keep off base to start an inning, because with his speed, he can put pressure with the running game on any defense.
6 home runs in the regular season, but hit one last night down the line and right. He swings and golfs a foul to the left of the plate. That'll make the chairs.
Kemp has known Price since he's been 11 years old. Price played with Kemp's older brother, Corey, on a youth league team.
Kemp went to Vanderbilt after David had moved on to pro ball. Here's 1-1. And he tied him up inside. But a foul tipped in into the mid, 1-2. Price is now at 76 pitches. And to throw 26 in the fourth inning, mainly because Gurriel battled so hard before hitting a double. The pitch. Kemp swings and doesn't get his cutter down and away, and he's out of there. So he went down and away to the lefty, and that's 8 strikeouts for Price.
David's changed up his mode of attack here. He's gone 3 straight cutters. He tripled up on it after not really breaking out the cutter very much at all for the previous 4 innings.
He has really been effective tonight. Now Maldonado struck out looking his first time up. He had 10 strikeouts twice, once against Houston on September 7th at Fenway. 6 1/3, 2 runs, 10 strikeouts. Got a no decision, a game the Red Sox wound up losing. There's a high fastball pop foul to the right out of play. And he had 10 in 6 innings in a win at Baltimore August 11th. David won 16 games in the regular season, going 16-7. Going 1 to Martin Maldonado. Riznik, another right-hand batter next. The pitch. Swinging a high foul, first base side. This will be out of play. Sea of orange in the stands. And it's 0-2. Astros for many years played at the Astrodome. Well, they have rodeos now. I don't think a whole lot else.
Used to be the 8th wonder of the world, and now you can fit it inside the stadium next to it, Reliance Stadium. That place is huge. The Astrodome's still a pretty neat place.
Never set foot in it before interleague play. Here's the 0-2. And a little bit low.
I was only in it once, and it was pretty neat. It was the first place to have what they'd call an exploding scoreboard, but like the electronic scoreboard with animations on it. Nothing in color, though, at the time.
You know what, the first home run there was in an exhibition game.
Game. It was the Yankees, right?
Yep.
Mantle?
Mickey Mantle. The 1-2. And a drive toward right center field. Hit well. Jackie going back, but in front of the bullpen fence. He has the beat on it. It makes the catch. Had about 5 feet to go to get out. So 2 men down, and here is Marisnik. Had just 2 at-bats in the postseason without a hit. A fly ball to right tonight. Jackie calling off Mookie all the way. Not a difficult play for the should-be Gold Glover. It's amazing he's never won a Gold Glove. One of the great injustices.
Interesting thought. Earlier in the week, Andrew McCutcheon, who has won an MVP award, the Yankee outfielder, just out of the blue, tweeted about Jackie and said he can't believe that he has not won a Gold Glove yet. That's one of his peers. He's been a very good outfielder.
Riznik swings, hits a little dribbler, third base side. Price off the mound, fires on one hop, scoop for the out. Nice play by Moreland, as David Price has an easy 5th inning. So he's at 81 pitches through 5, not bad, considering how he had to work in the 4th. After 5, 1-0 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
It's SUV season at your New England Ford dealers with incredible savings on their award-winning lineup of adventure-ready SUVs. Just announced, lease a New England Edition Escape for $139 a month for returning lessees. Get ready for winter with a new Escape with 4-wheel drive, heated front seats, and more for just $139 a month. Call 877-FORD-002 or log on to buyfordnow.com for details and more great Ford SUV season deals.
Kubota has Grand Slam deals on New England's best-selling tractors, including the BX 1880. Test drive one and decide today. In Maine at Wallingford Equipment Auburn, Union Farm Equipment Union, and in Connecticut at East PBE in Newington.
Today's Mass General Cancer Center everyday amazing health professional of the game is Maria Pires, a patient care associate in the infusion unit at the Cancer Center. Maria provides personalized attention and care to all patients and families. She goes above and beyond, ensuring patients are safe, comfortable, and well cared for every day. We salute you, Maria Pires, today's Mass General Cancer Center everyday amazing health professional of the game. Every day, every moment holds the opportunity for something amazing to happen. That's Mass General Cancer Center. Every day, amazing.
Sorry, I'm late.
The meeting was 2 days ago.
I walked to work.
That's 30 miles.
Tell me about it.
Oh, unbelievable.
Water.
Walking 30 miles to work to save money? Ridiculous. Switching to Arbella and combining your home and auto insurance to save 20% or more? Brilliant. Find your local independent agent at arbella.com. Here, for good.
That's 1-0. Red Sox are on top thanks to a third-inning home run by J.D. Martinez as we go to the sixth inning. Red Sox have left half a dozen runners. They've had the run on 4 hits. Houston only 3 hits and no runs with no walks and 8 Ks. David Price has been outstanding over 5. Verlander's been good too. Moreland, Kinsler, and Devers due in the 6th. Right now at Shaw's and Star Market. You can take advantage of the stock-up sale for great deals like select varieties of family-sized Lay's potato chips, Cheetos, or Doritos. Buy one, get one free only at Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. So here's Mitch, who's now 3 for 7 in the postseason at a fly ball to left and a single over the shift to right field in the 3rd inning. The 12 career hits now off Verlander, the pitch. And he swings and fouls it straight back, strike 1. This Mitch has played in 2 World Series with the Texas Rangers. So is his teammate and not former teammate, as well as current teammate, on-deck hitter Ian Kinsler. Three infielders on the right side. Verlander deals, and there's a high fly ball to left field. Kemp moving back toward the wall, right in front of the scoreboard. He jumps, and he didn't catch this one. Fell out of the glove, and Moreland's into second base. Looked like it was in the glove.
Wow. I mean, Kemp made a great play in game 3, first game here.
Or not.
Whether he caught it or not, it looked like a great play, but he's considered about an average to below average defender. But trying to make a great leaping catch up against the wall. He had it in the webbing of the glove, and he just squeezed it right out. It looks like maybe when the glove came down, it hit the wall, and that may have knocked the ball out of the webbing of his glove.
He can really get up from a standstill to jump high. That's possible. It hit the wall slightly just before his glove. So there's a leadoff 2-bagger, and here's Kinsler, who's reached on an error by Bregman and grounded out to deep third.
An important runner at second base.
And Ian takes outside ball 1, looking for his first hit of this series. He had a hit in each of the 4 games against the Yankees.
Mitch has to feel good. He's at second base and doesn't have Sandy Leon coming out to pinch run for him.
13 hits now and 41 at bats against Verlander. Nobody out here, so at least they'd like to advance the runner. Devers on deck. Kinsler is 8 for 45 against his former Tiger teammate.
You'd think in a game like this, okay, you get down to this part in the order, play for 1 run, but Red Sox really don't try to do that. They're aggressive, and they try to go after a big inning all the time.
And they put the ball in play. Here's the pitch. And he takes a little bit low. Dropped by Maldonado.
Remember when Kinsler got here, Philadelphia series, he tried to bunt. And then Mookie Betts told him, we don't bunt here. We don't bunt around here. We hit. Well, Kinsler certainly has had his share of hits. Not in the series right now, but he's been pretty good in the postseason in the past.
Devers on deck. After that, Vasquez. Catcher visit here for Maldonado. 76 pitches for Verlander. Now they're getting McCullers up in the pen. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul to the backstop on a high inside fastball. Trying to jam Kinsler in this series. So it's a 2-1 count. Getting a second right-hander up as well.
Looks like Ryan Presley starting to loosen up. Not throwing, just stretching.
Verlander ready in the 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Swinging a foul off the catcher's equipment. Going to the right. So Verlander, who's fan 4 and walk 2, is a 2-2 count to Ian Kinsler. Got a room down the left field line. Wallen had the hamstring issue, so he may not be running quite at 100%, but good enough to go in the field. Verlander setting the pitch, and he swings ground ball right side base hit, and Moreland's going to have to hold it third as Springer gets to it quickly. No way could he have scored on that, even with 2 good legs. First and third, nobody out, as Kinsler gets his first hit of this series.
Nice piece of hitting, too, going the other way. Pitcher's on the outer half. He went that way with it. There's another fastball. Just a little bit on the outer half. Looking middle away was Kinsler. And a very productive hit, although it didn't score a run, but gets a man 90 feet closer for Devers.
So contact essential here. Raffy hit a fly ball to deep left and then struck out looking. See what they do with the infield here.
Looks like they're almost halfway.
They might give up a run for a double play the way the shortstop and second baseman are playing.
They're backing up a little more than halfway now. They might give it up. Trade 2 for 1.
All right, Raffy at the plate. Here's the pitch. And he swings and hits one in the air to left field pretty well. Back goes Kemp. Back toward the wall. Looking up. And this ball is gone. 3-run homer. Raffy Devers. 4-0 Red Sox. It kept carrying and went into the Crawford boxes just to the left of that corner out there where the seats jut out. Played perfectly, and a 3-run homer. Raffy, his first home run of this postseason, and the Red Sox have a 4-0 lead in what could be the clincher. Mookie takes the helmet off Raffy, who's getting mobbed in the dugout. The still 21-year-old left-hand hitting third baseman goes deep. Verlander's given up 2 home runs tonight. Raffy Devers with his 3rd career postseason homer. He has 12 RBIs and a crooked number. 4-0 Red Sox in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch to Vasquez, and he takes a curve in there for a strike. What a big hit that was. When it left the bat, you're hoping, well, maybe sac fly. It was a high fastball, but it kept carrying and went into the first row of the Crawford boxes. Aggressive swing on the first pitch. Christian has a single and a strikeout. Here's the pitch, and he takes a breaking ball low. He threw him a high fastball, tried to get it by him, and Raffy made him pay.
There's 12 RBIs in the postseason before age 22. Ties Miguel Cabrera for second most all time. He's just 2 behind Andrew Jones, who had 14.
The first pitch, opposite field home run by Raffy, who's had all 3 of his postseason home runs against the Houston Astros. And did this place get quiet? And Christian, granted time, now backs out.
Carita came up with a big hit, babyface in Spanish. That's his nickname around the ball club. But boy, he is smiling ear to ear in that dugout.
What a great kid. He wears a smile all the time. So much fun to be around Rafael Devers. 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball down the third base line, foul. So it's double by Moreland that either scraped the wall or was caught and then dropped by Kemp. An opposite field hit by Kinsler and the 3-run bomb. Red Sox bullpen, some high fives out there in left field. They got a pretty good look at it. But had the ball gone into that corner, probably would have been caught. There's the pitch, and there's a foul to the right out of play.
I've seen some left fielders disappear in that corner, around the corner. You just can't see them. But it was slicing a little bit because it was off a left-hander's bat from a right-handed pitcher. If that wasn't the case, it probably would have dropped into that corner.
3-run home run.
Yeah, just enough slice on it to get it around the corner and out into the boxes. What a big hit.
Verlander deals. Swinging a line drive. Just foul outside of first. Umpire to get out of the way. Mark Wegner. They certainly love to get another inning out of Price. He's been so good and go from there.
Well, Red Sox one win away from going back to the World Series. And they've got 12 outs to get in a 4-run lead.
Against a very tough team, though. It has picked itself up off the mat before. Here's the pitch. And he checks, and a slider is low and away. 85 pitches for Verlander. He's given up 2 homers tonight. As we said, 28 in the regular season. Rafael Devers taking him deep. Verlander with a 2-2 pitch coming here to Christian. Jackie on deck. Here it is. And he swings and it's a pop-up first base side. Foul ground. Could be playable near the dugout. Maldonado can't get it. Well, they were there to catch him. I thought he could have reached a little further. Maybe he had a play.
Yeah, he might have. His teammate Tyler White came up to give him a hand, so he didn't fall in like Pierce did last night. But I think he might have alligator armed it a little bit.
Yeah. Sort of hit it with his body and then didn't reach far enough.
Trying to catch it palm up instead of turning, with the web toward his face instead of turning the web toward the dugout away from him. If he does that and reaches out, he's got more wingspan. He would have caught that.
He really whiffed at it.
That's a break for Vasquez.
4-0 Red Sox. Verlander kicks and deals. Ball straight back. They're not throwing in earnest in the bullpen yet because they've got their horse on the mound, but we'll see what happens. Verlander 4-1 in elimination games. But tonight, JD with a solo homer and Rafi Devers with a 3-run blast. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swing, and there's a fly ball to left field. Hit pretty well, but it's going to hang up for Kemp just in front of the track. He makes the catch for the out. A little bit out on his front foot there on a curveball. So after a double, a single, and a home run, the first out recorded in the top of the 6th for JBJ, who walked and then was thrown out 3-1 on a good play by Gurriel, the first baseman. Red Sox still with a long way to go here. It's a very tough team. Never count them out. They were down, as we said last year, 3-2 in games to the Yankees in the ALCS and won it. Just won Game 7 against the Dodgers in the World Series. Ground ball hit weakly wide of first. Gurriel has it, underhands to Verlander for the out. Second time Jackie's gone out on one pitch, 3-1. 2 down for Mookie, who fouled out to third, struck out and grounded out 5-3. They have the top of the order due in the 6th inning, so it'll be a big one for David Price.
81 pitches for Price. So he's in pretty good shape at this point in time. And I think getting through 5 innings the way he has, he's had 2 1-2-3 innings. He hasn't faced more than 4 men in an inning. I mean, he's been very efficient. This is one of his better starts.
Verlander delivering, and Mookie takes low and away, ball 1.
I think certainly to this point in time, David Price on 3 days rest has given the Red Sox as much or more than they could have asked for.
He's been dominant. Verlander deals 1-0, and Mookie takes a strike, slider down and away. 92 pitches now for Verlander. They have sipped the left-hander loosening, along with McCullers, a right-hander. The 1-1 delivery. Swing and a high foul, first base side out of play. Verlander trying to get ahead of Devers with the first pitch high fastball and paid the price. He's got such good opposite field power.
He had 4 opposite field home runs in the regular season out of his 21 total home runs. So when he goes that way, it's usually a loud hit.
1-2 to Mookie. Swing, ground ball, top foul past third base coach Carlos Fabelas. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
I really like what you see out of Devers, though. Big game situation. You figure a lot of pressure. He goes up there and has good at-bats. Productive at-bats.
Verlander's next 1-2, and Mookie takes it low. They like to spot him against pitchers who keep the ball down better, but he had a high fastball there from one of the game's great pitchers.
He's got second most RBIs on the club now in the postseason. JD with 9 and Jackie with 9, and now Devers with 7.
He has 6 in this series. The pitch. Slider, a little low and away. So Verlander's gone full house to Mookie Betts. Benny on deck. 4-0 Red Sox in the top of the 6th. Justin Verlander rocks and fires. And there's a high fly right center field. Springer moving over. He's there well in front of the track. Hauls it in to retire the side. But the Red Sox put up a 3 spot in the 6th inning on the home run by Rafi Devers. After 5.5, 4-0 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Done once, done right. Guaranteed when you hire union plumbers, pipe fitters, and refrigeration technicians who are members of Local 51. Our 5-year apprentice program includes classroom and on-the-job training. Continuing education for our members ensures they're familiar with the latest codes and safety rules. Rely on our stable and skilled workforce for your building, service, or renovation project. Local 51. Done once, done right.
If you're currently working as a plumbing, HVAC, electrical, or sewer and drain technician, our team at GEM is now growing. Are you great at what you do but looking to make a change for the better? If so, we're looking for someone like you to add to our exceptional team. GEM is now hiring technicians in Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. Apply today at askgem.com/jobs or call
877-GEM on time. 877-GEM on time.
A tire willing to put its money where its mouth is, if it had one. The Nokian N-Tire 2.0 guarantees comfort and safety or your money back. This eco-friendly tire tackles all season conditions with Nokian Tire's world-renowned safety technology, plus a warranty up to 80,000 miles and a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. The confident N-Tire 2.0 from Nokian Tires, where safety begins.
Visit Broadway Tire and Premier Automotive, located in Pawtucket and Warwick, Rhode Island. Patriot Subaru of North Attleboro has expanded their inventory. More Subarus than ever at unbeatable prices. Perfect timing for the Lot to Love clearance event going on now. Plus, you'll love Patriot Subaru's exclusive lifetime warranty. Patriot Subaru, North Attleboro.
Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
The home run by Rafi Devers, a 3-run shot, brought to you by Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. This Bud's for you. Red Sox 4. And the Houston Astros nothing. 3-run homer by Rafi Devers, giving the Red Sox some breathing room here as we go to the Bottom of the sixth, but a big inning because they have their best hitters up top of the order in Bregman, Springer, and Altuve, and Correa batting fourth after that. League Leaders brought to you by Massachusetts General Hospital Cancer Center. Every day, every moment holds the opportunity for something amazing to happen. That's Mass General Hospital Cancer Center. Every day amazing. Visit massgeneral.org/everyday amazing in this postseason. Jackie Bradley and J.D. lead with 2 home runs apiece. And RBIs, the same duo. 9 for Jackie and 9 for J.D. Here's Bregman now, fly deep to left, and then struck out looking. He's only 2 for 13 in the series with those 7 walks. Price delivers, and he drops a strike over the inside corner. See, this is the first win as a starter for David in postseason. Certainly he's been very effective. He's at 83 pitches. No walks, 8 Ks, up and away, 1-1.
So what the Red Sox are thinking here, they've got Matt Barnes now starting to throw. Any trouble at all for David Price, they would go right to Barnes.
A.J. Hinch talking to Verlander about his status in this game. He's sitting in the dugout, whether he comes out or not. One to Bregman. And he swings, hits in the air to right field. Mookie moving back on the warning track, back by the fence, jumps, he pulled it down. Mookie made the catch. I don't think it would have been a home run. Would have had it hit off the fence, though. And Mookie grabbed it.
It was close, but nobody interfered with him out there. It was almost in the same spot as last night. But great play by Mookie Betts as he jumped on the warning track. And
well, it might have gone. It was very close. Very close. The yellow line there. The fence is 7 feet high.
You know what, Joe? We're getting a good look at it now. I think he robbed him.
He still had about another step to go to get back there, but he took a step, a hop, and a jump and grabbed it. Very good play. 1 out. But a huge play considering the next coming hitters with Springer up, struck out and grounded to short. Price deals. Low skips away, ball 1.
Yeah, if that ball didn't go out, it would have hit probably the very top of the wall and maybe jumped out. That was very, very close.
Mookie was first scouted by Danny Watkins, whose son TJ does the Red Sox video work. And Danny found him in a basketball game. Son play high school basketball before baseball. He was on nobody's radar as a baseball player. Well, that's really good scouting. 1-0 pitch. Taken high.
I mean, he can do anything. He bowls 300 games, bowls perfect games. He can do the Rubik's Cube in like 2 minutes.
And he's got a smile that is priceless. He's such a very nice, wonderful young man. Great personality and so team-oriented, so unselfish. Osuna's warming now. 2-0 the pitch. Springer swings and it's a high foul, first base side. This will make the seats. So it's 2-1. You know, I know a lot in the scouting fraternity are not very fond of the Houston Astros. They jettisoned many, many scouts last year. They're very analytically driven. They cut their scouting staff severely.
Well, Seattle cut some guys this year.
Yes, they did, yeah, before the end of the season. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss. I mean, Mookie Betts might not have been discovered as a high school player without great scouting. He wasn't on anyone's radar.
Well, and that's the thing about scouts. I remember we were at in Chicago for Hawk Harrelson Day, and one of the parts of his speech was talking about scouts and how teams need to keep boots on the ground. They need to have eyes and ears and the human touch out there scouting still in combination with what's going on.
The 2-2 pitch. Check swing roller wide to third. Devers has it. Guns to first in time. Raffy to his left made the play. 2 quick outs in the 6th inning. I mean, certainly the analytics are great and they are very helpful, but I heard a great line several years ago that a computer doesn't tell you about a bad delivery for a pitcher or bad makeup. It's an athlete's mental makeup and personality. 2 down here for Altuve, who singled to center in the first and struck out. He has one of their 3 hits. Price had 90 pitches. Bullpen's still busy, so Verlander may be done. He's just under 100 in his pitch count.
97. All right, Price giving the Astros all they can handle in what is his biggest start as a member of the Red Sox. Perhaps the biggest start of his entire career tonight.
A signature start, certainly. So allowed only 3 hits to pitch. Foul to the backstop, an aggressive swing by Altuve, who's been playing with a bad knee and is DHing for the 3rd straight game. You got to love the youth on this team, too. I mean, the young veterans, and then you look at Rafi Devers, still only 21 years old. With 3 postseason home runs and now a dozen postseason RBIs in 2 years. 1 series last year and 2 this year. Alex Cora hoping to celebrate his 43rd birthday in a big way, swinging a roll foul to the left. He actually began it at 12:15 this morning when the Red Sox completed the 8-6 win in Game 4.
He'd like nothing more than to finish it off with a champagne shower. But they still got a few more outs to get here. They've got 10 outs to go.
Price has been just outstanding. Changeups away, fastballs down and in. Occasional cutter. Great command. 0-2 to Jose Altuve. The left-hander out of Vanderbilt comes to the set. He delivers. Swing and a miss. He chased the changeup down and away. That's strikeout number 9 in 6 scoreless innings for David Price. Through 6 full. Red Sox 4. Astros nothing on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
After a record-breaking regular season, it's time to stock up for a deep October playoff run with a stock-up sale at Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Boston Red Sox Radio Network. Now through Thursday, October 18th, find great deals like value packs of boneless chicken breast or chicken thighs for only $1.77 per pound. 24 packs of Poland Spring bottled water, 3 for $9.99. Limit 3 per customer. And select varieties of family-sized Cheetos, Doritos, or Lay's potato chips. Buy 1, get 1 free. Only at Shaw's and Star Market.
The playoffs continue to heat up, and the roar of the crowd is insatiable. Wise Snacks Bravo Stadium Nacho Tortilla Chips are here to deliver. With Stadium Nacho taste on every cheesy, spicy Bravos bite, they're the go-to postseason snack. Pick up a bag at your grocer today. Selecting the right supply company is the key to any building or renovation project, and Dartmouth Building Supply is the right choice. Dartmouth Building Supply has created a system to ensure your project's success. From the newly remodeled showroom to their Anderson window specialist, you'll find the process easy. DBS offers a custom engineering and estimation service to manage your project to spec. And DBS features Anderson Windows, the most trusted name among builders and remodelers. Make the right choice. DartmouthBuildingSupply.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
Donate your car today with 1-877 Cars for Kids. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights. Also on the web at carsforkids.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Remember, that's Cars with a K.
Top of the 7th inning, and what could be a pennant-clinching game for the Red Sox. They lead the Astros 4-0, and the starter, Justin Verlander, is now out of the ballgame. Roberto Osuna is in. And so, for Verlander, 4 earned runs given up. Gave up 7 hits. And he is on the hook. But the story here tonight is David Price. It's 6 shutout innings here in October. And what is his biggest start in a Red Sox uniform? Maybe the biggest start of his career. He has really shined, not facing more than 4 hitters in an inning tonight. And he has retired the side in order 3 times, twice in a row.
And he showed a lot of emotion after striking out Altuve, pumping his fist as he went back to the dugout. Nobody warming yet. He might get another inning, or at least to start the 7th. We'll see.
Well, Osuna getting set to pitch to Andrew Benintendi, who's 0 for 3 tonight, and Benny fouls it off. Next pitch will be the 99th pitch thrown to a Boston batter. Kathy Weaver is the qualifier for tonight's Cumberland Farms 99th pitch giveaway. If Boston hits a grand slam off the 99th pitch they face, Kathy would win $99,999. And if a home run is hit, she'd win $999. Pitch to Benny, a wave and a miss, strike 2.
Verlander looked like in the TV shot he was lobbying to stay in the game.
He certainly wanted to. I mean, 97 pitches for Justin Verlander. I mean, you're in the ALCS, a deciding game. This guy can go longer. And Benny hits a ground ball to the left side of the infield to his glove side left. Bregman throwing on the run, and he gets Benintendi by a step. 5-3 put out, 1 gone here in the top of the 7th inning. Fastest sport on skates coming to Boston. Watch as athletes race down a 2,000-foot ice track, reaching speeds of 50 miles per hour during Red Bull Crashed Ice, February 8th and 9th at Fenway Park. Tickets available now at redbullcrashedice.com.
Great to see Dustin Pedroia in the dugout as he's been throughout the postseason, cheering on his teammates, giving him a lot of support. You know, he wished he could be out there.
J.D. Martinez wraps this one to the ground is short. One-handing it is Correa. Stands up, throws across, and J.D. is out. First time he hasn't reached base tonight. Martinez hit the home run to open the scoring in the 3rd. He also had a base hit in the 5th. Walked back in the 1st. 2 down in the top of the 7th inning as Matt Barnes continues to loosen. So he may be coming on to face the 4, 5, 6 hitters in the 7th inning. Correa, Gurriel, and Gonzalez. Xander Bogaerts is 0 for 3. Osuna kicks and deals. His first pitch is in for a strike. Osuna got in a real bad way here in Game 3. Red Sox got him for 5 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning.
Came unglued.
He hit 2 men right in a row and did that with the bases loaded. Gave up 3 hits. And his postseason ERA, Joe, coming into this appearance, 67.50. You'd think that's the price of something, but that's actually the price of not pitching well.
And he hasn't had a 9th inning opportunity in this series. Used in the 8th. In the first game here, Game 3.
2 outs, bases empty, and the pitch to Bogaerts in for a strike in the count 1-2.
It's a lot of trouble against the Red Sox.
David Price, a big part of this story tonight. Not too many people were as confident as David Price tonight, pitching on 3 days rest against Justin Verlander, who's been lights out of the postseason. The pitch grounded to 3rd. Bregman up with it. Long throw to first. It's low. Dug out with a backhand by the first baseman, Gurriel. And Osuna gets the Red Sox in order. 3 ground balls. Stretch time in Houston in Game 5 of the American League Championship Series. It's the Red Sox 4 and the Astros nothing on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Have you or your loved one suffered a personal injury? You need a lawyer that will protect your rights and get you the money you deserve. With more than 30 years experience handling personal injury, Robert Craven and Associates fight for their clients. You quickly get your money for your medical bills, pain and suffering, lost wages, and more. Robert Craven and Associates demand top dollar for their clients. They get the money you deserve. Call Robert Craven and Associates today at 401-453-2700 for a free consultation.
For more than a century, Johnson & Wales University has helped students build their lives. We work hard to help you create a foundation for success. Because if you succeed, we all succeed. Our graduate degrees give busy professionals flexibility to learn at our Providence campus or online. Build the life you want with Johnson & Wales. Graduate courses are enrolling now. Visit grad.jwu.edu to learn more. That's grad.jwu.edu. Johnson & Wales, the official education partner of the TD Garden and the Boston Bruins.
In Rhode Island, big is more than the size of a Newport mansion. Big is how Rhode Island business is thinking. It's also why more companies look to Signature Commercial Banking from Bank RI. Because with the expertise of Bank Rhode Island's commercial banking team and the resources to help companies achieve even bigger goals, thinking big in business means thinking first of Bank RI. Signature Commercial Banking from Bank RI. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Introducing the Beautyrest Black at Cardi's Furniture. Designed with advanced pocketed coils that deliver the most conforming back support and pressure relief. It's just one of the many ways that Beautyrest Black makes sleep the ultimate luxury. Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses.
Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
Back here in Boston, it's Chris Villani with an Xfinity scoreboard update. National League Championship Series will resume, and it could end tomorrow night in Milwaukee. The Los Angeles Dodgers have a 3-2 lead. First pitch will be just after 8:30 Eastern Time. A Dodgers win, they get back to the World Series in back-to-back years. Brewers have not been to the Fall Classic since 1982. Hyunjin Ryu will start for the Dodgers. Wade Miley, old friend, gets the ball for the Milwaukee Brewers. The Red Sox could be 9 outs away from a World Series appearance of their own. Let's get it back to Houston and to Minute Maid Park. Once again with Joe Castiglione, here's Tim Neverett.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. And Matt Barnes takes over for David Price, who was absolutely stunning tonight. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, 9 strikeouts. And he is the pitcher of record to the good. And the Red Sox bullpen not only trying to win the pennant here tonight, but they're trying to get David Price his first playoff win as a starter. And he certainly has earned it tonight. But what a night for David Price, pitching on 3 days rest against one of the toughest postseason performers, Justin Verlander. Verlander in his career 4-0 in elimination games. But he's on the hook now. A couple of big home runs tonight. Third inning solo shot by J.D. Martinez, and then a 3-run home run by 21-year-old Rafael Devers to the opposite field, hit into the Crawford boxes here at Minute Maid Park, scoring Moreland and Kinsler after Moreland had a leadoff double in the 6th. Kinsler a follow-up single to the opposite field, and then Devers the opposite field home run. Well, the Red Sox trying to wrap things up here in Houston tonight and win the American League pennant. Can you imagine? So Matt Barnes, so far in the postseason, 5 2/3 innings, no hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts, 6-4 in the regular season with a 3.65 ERA. He appeared 62 times for the Red Sox out of the bullpen, and he is going to face the cleanup man, the shortstop Carlos Correa, who is 0 for 2 with bookended strikeouts. He struck out looking in the first, swinging in the 4th. And in the 7th inning, this is just the 3rd time around the order for the Houston Astros. Barnes out of the stretch and delivers home. And it's high and outside. Started him off with a fastball. Well, Joe, here's something that I don't know if anybody's brought up. Coincidental. But David Price's dog, his beloved French bulldog, is named Astro.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And the pitch now to Correa. That's a fastball in for a strike. And remember 2 years ago for Players Weekend, do you remember what David put on the back of his jersey?
Astros' dad, was it?
Astros' dad. And maybe tonight he's just that. More ways than one.
Well, they're saluting David Price in Boston and throughout Red Sox Nation tonight. What a job he did.
1-1 pitch. And Correa fouls it off to the right and out of play. The bottom of the 7th inning. Still outs to get here for the Red Sox. as they are looking for a good flight home tonight. And if they can win the pennant here, they might not even need any jet fuel. There'll be so much excitement and energy. 1-2 pitch. That's high. But again, a long way to go still. It seems like it anyway. Now, Eduardo Rodriguez starting to warm up for the Red Sox, and right next to him, just beginning to throw, Nathan Eovaldi.
As we surmised,
Eovaldi would be the Game 7 starter. But he's a guy we thought we might see late if the Red Sox had a chance to step on the Astros' neck. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled back. Alex Cora is going to go for it all tonight. Has to. And is in a position to do so, up 4-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Two and two. Nobody on, nobody out. And Correa waiting at the plate, right-handed batter. The pitch. Barnes throws him a curveball. It's bounced foul. And into the Astros dugout on the first base side here at Minute Maid Park.
Very defensive swing. Barnes has worked in every game in this series.
Two and two now to Carlos Correa. Figure every Astros batter is going to try to grind out every at-bat. They need base runners late. Barnes set, kicks, fires. A ground ball to third. Good hop for Devers. Backhands it. Throws to first. Right on target to Moreland. And there's one out in the Astros 7th. 5-3 put out. Here comes Yuli Gurriel, who's having the best night of anybody in a Houston uniform. They've had just 3 hits. Altuve had one in the first inning. And Gurriel has led off the second and the fourth with hits. He had a single in the second, a double in the fourth. The only extra base hit by the Astros tonight. Red Sox with double barrel action in the bullpen. Rodriguez, the lefty. Eovaldi, the righty. And this one is belted down the left field line, hooking foul. Gurriel got out in front of that pitch. We've been talking about David Price, and he was looking for his John Lackey kind of night, and he got it. Red Sox pitchers to throw 6 or more innings with no walks and no runs allowed in a postseason start. Price tonight. John Lackey in the ALCS Game 3 in 2013. Josh Beckett against the Angels in the ALDS Game 1. And a little dribbler toward the third base side. Charging his Devers. He sets his feet, has plenty of time. Makes the throw on time to get Gurriel.
Gurriel slipped coming out of the batter's box.
5-3 to put out twice now. So 2 men gone in the Astros 7th. And Marwin Gonzalez, who's 0 for 2, flying to right and struck out. And he will bat from the left side, the switch hitter.
$43,000 sounding as quiet as you can possibly imagine.
This is the Minute Maid Library right now. The pitch from Barnes to Gonzalez, and he fouls it off to the left and out of play. And 9 strikeouts for Price tonight. And you know his teammates want to do everything they can to get him that first postseason win. But also, most importantly, clinch the American League Championship Series and represent the AL in the World Series. There's a bunt attempt. Foul. And Gonzalez with 2 outs trying to bunt his way on, down 4-0 in the 7th.
World Series will open Tuesday night. Either at Fenway Park or here.
I like your first suggestion. Red Sox have home field advantage throughout because they had the best record in Major League Baseball, so they earned home field advantage. The 0-2 pitch now to Gonzalez coming, and it's high. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
They win tonight, they will have had 115 wins this season. The first time in 100 years they've led a postseason series 3-1.
One-two pitch to Gonzalez, and it's a breaking ball low. And look at the times that they've led 3-1. And the Red Sox haven't done it in 100 years, but they went on to win the World Series in each of those seasons.
They lost Game 5 against the Cubs in 1918, but won in Game 6. Game that almost wasn't played because they tried to cut the salaries as the season was ending early because of World War I.
2-2 the count, and the pitch now from Matt Barnes to Marwin Gonzalez. Swung on, hit in the air to left field, deep toward the Crawford boxes. Back goes Benintendi. He looks up, it's gone. A solo home run for Gonzalez, his second of the playoffs, and the Astros get on the board. It is now 4-1. And it's not the library in here anymore.
That's the first hit Matt Barnes has allowed in 6 1/3 innings this postseason.
His first run allowed here in the postseason. Still 2 outs and a 3-run lead. But the Astros now with a stronger pulse, batting with 2 outs in this bottom of the 7th inning. And Kemp up there, he's 0 for 2. Then you look back at those games they won when they were up 3-1 and go back to the first one in 1912 when they beat the New York Giants. It took them 8 games to win that World Series. There was a tie that wasn't made up due to the fact Fenway didn't have lights and they ran out of light. Lights weren't at Fenway Park until 1947. Christy Mathewson got the loss. Smokey Joe Wood got the win. In that game in 2012, that was 1912, first year of Fenway Park. That was tied. The Red Sox would win an 8-game World Series. The 2-0 pitch now to Kemp. A check swing out over the Red Sox dugout. Two balls and 1 strike to Kemp. Well, a 4-run lead feels so much better than a 3-run lead when you're late in a ball game.
Lights come out on deck to hit from Maldonado.
White had spent some time as the designated hitter on a regular basis. He started games 1 and 2 there at Fenway. The 2-1 pitch from Barnes. And it's outside, 3-1. Again, Red Sox with 2 men in the bullpen, and Alex Cora willing to do what he has to do here to cover these final outs. Short of pitching Chris Sale, he says. There's the 3-1 now to the left-handed hitting Kemp. And he swings and he fouls it off to the left, filling up the count at 3-2. In the 8th inning, the Red Sox will have Moreland lead off, followed by Kinsler and Devers. They did the damage in the 6th inning, going double, single, home run. Barnes peeking in at Vasquez for a sign. Matt's got the one he wants. He's set at the belt. 2 outs, bases empty, full count to Kemp. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. Well, these Astro fans who didn't really have much to get excited about for quite some time. Many are standing. In fact, most of them aren't even in their seats. They're standing around Minute Maid Park following the home run by Marwin Gonzalez.
That Mookie catch really looms large now. Robbing Bregman.
3-2 pitch. Payoff is high, ball 4. Now the drama's starting to build a little bit. Alex Cora coming to get Barnes. He's going to wait for White to get introduced first before he comes and gets him. He wants to make sure White's in the game, and he is, and here comes Alex. So Barnes got the first 2 on ground balls to Devers, then surrenders the home run, and now a walk. And this will bring up Tyler White. And this might be Eovaldi time. See which way Alex goes. And here comes
indeed.
Nathan Eovaldi. Has done so well as a starter, and he's coming in to try to shut this inning down. This pitching replacement brought to you by Window World of Boston, the official replacement windows of our Boston Red Sox. Save big on your energy bills by visiting windowworldofboston.com today. Eovaldi's coming in. Red Sox trying to hang on and win the American League pennant. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 on, 2 outs. Red Sox 4, Astros 1 on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
It's SUV season at your New England Ford dealers with incredible savings on their award-winning lineup of adventure-ready SUVs. Just announced, lease a New England Edition Escape for $139 a month for returning lessees. Get ready for winter with a new Escape with 4-wheel drive, heated front seats, and more for just $139 a month. Call 877-FORD-002 or log on to buyfordnow.com for details and more great Ford SUV season deals.
This is Joe Castiglione. When your windshield needs to be repaired or replaced, trust your hometown team, Safe Light Auto Glass, the largest and most advanced auto glass company in New England, with over 350 mobile glass shops and locations to get the job done fast, no matter where you are. And Safe Light handles all the paperwork with every insurance carrier. That's why choosing Safe Light is a home run. Schedule service today at 800-800-2727 or safelight.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ricky always wanted to play baseball in the majors. He was playing catch before he could walk, practically lived in the batting cages. He was behind home plate more than he was home. And one day, after all that hard work, he found himself walking into a Major League Baseball stadium. After buying a ticket at the front gate, a nosebleed seat obscured by a pole, but he was in there. No, Ricky never did play in the big leagues, but he did switch his car insurance to Geico, proud partner of Major League Baseball, which saved him a lot. So, all in all, things were good.
Nathan Eovaldi warming up on the mound right now in the center of the infield at Minute Maid Park. Red Sox with a 4-1 lead, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Kemp drew a walk from Barnes. Barnes goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 1 hit and 1 run. Still responsible for Kemp at first base, but the home run off the bat of Marwin Gonzalez. And here comes Eovaldi. It was 2-0 in the postseason with an ERA at 2.08.
Made 1 relief appearance for the Red Sox. That was September 11th at Fenway against Toronto and allowed 2 runs, 4 hits, and 3 2/3 with 2 walks and 4 Ks. And they're going to hit for White was introduced.
And so White is burned. He's out of the game. And Josh Reddick comes on. Left-hander hitting in the 8th spot for the catcher, Maldonado. So this is where the Red Sox have the Astros on the ropes. And with Eovaldi coming in, Alex Cora going for the knockout punch. Stretch by Eovaldi, pitch. And a breaking ball in for a strike to Reddick.
He had a really good curve in his start. Best one we've seen him have this year.
He's got that high velocity cutter and a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Hitting only 8 Major League appearances out of the bullpen.
Reddick is 3 for 15 in the ALCS. And the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to right field. Back goes Betts. Betts to the track in front of the wall. He'll make the catch. Mookie Betts right there on the spot. On a deep fly ball off the bat of Reddick. And you can exhale. as Reddick flies out. 1 run comes in, 1 left, and we go to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 4 and the Astros 1. This is Game 5 of the American League Championship Series on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
And that's another BioFreeze quality start for the Red Sox.
Winning comes from never giving up. BioFreeze, the #1 clinically recommended pain reliever, is what the Red Sox turn to before and after hitting the field. BioFreeze acts fast for long-lasting and powerful pain relief. Don't let pain hold you back. Cool the pain with BioFreeze. Available at CBS stores across New England. For the Red Sox and the win, it's BioFreeze.
Kubota has Grand Slam deals on New England's best-selling tractors, including the BX 1880. Test drive one and decide today. In Maine at Wallingford Equipment Auburn, Union Farm Equipment Union, and in Connecticut at East PBE in Newington.
It's SUV season at your New England Ford dealers with incredible savings on their award-winning lineup of adventure-ready SUVs. Just announced, lease a New England Edition Escape for $139 a month for returning lessees. Get ready for winter with a new Escape with 4-wheel drive, heated front seats, and more for just $139 a month. Call 877-FORD-002 or log on to buyfordnow.com for details and more great Ford SUV season deals.
Today's Mass General Cancer Center Everyday Amazing Health Professional of the Game is Maria Pires, a patient care associate in the infusion unit at the Cancer Center. Maria provides personalized attention and care to all patients and families. She goes above and beyond, ensuring patients are safe, comfortable, and well cared for every day. We salute you, Maria Pires, today's Mass General Cancer Center Everyday Amazing Health Professional of the Game. Every day, every moment holds the opportunity for something amazing to happen. That's Mass General Cancer Center. Every day, amazing.
Well, the Red Sox with a 4-1 lead as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Moreland, Kinsler, Devers due up against Roberto Osuna. As Evaldi came in out of the bullpen, Josh Reddick gave it a ride, but Minute Maid Park held it, and so did Mookie Betts as he was deep on the warning track in front of the wall. He caught up to it. And Evaldi, you'd figure, would have the bottom of the 8th inning, too. Brian McCann is in to catch, and he was inserted into Jake Marisnick's spot. So he'll lead off to start the bottom of the 8th inning for the Astros. In the meantime, George Springer has moved from right field to center field, and Josh Reddick is in the game in right. 3 infielders to the right side playing Moreland to pull. Mitch is 2 for 3 tonight. Single and a double, and he scored a run. And the pitch is outside for a ball. Four runs, 7 hits for the Red Sox. 1 run, 4 hits for the Astros. Outfield straight up, and Bregman toes on the infield grass, middle of the infield. Way off the line at third. There's a cut and a miss. 1-1 to Mitch Moreland. Is this where the games get long, Joe?
Yes.
Right now. You're looking for the
more
outs.
tense.
The Red Sox need 6 more outs to clinch the pennant and keep the lead here. You got to figure Evaldi's going back out for sure. 1-1. And a strike call to Moreland.
Nobody warming for the Red Sox.
But there is action in the Astros pen, and it is the probable Game 6 starter, Garrett Cole, who started Game 2. He's warming up. Mitch swings and misses. He strikes out, so Osuna gets him. And since Osuna's entered the game, he's retired before men he's faced. Season ticket plans for next year on sale now, including new half-season and 20-game plans. For more information, call 877-RED SOX 9 or go to redsox.com/season tickets.
Amazing how calm Alex Cora always looks in the dugout.
He's got a slow heartbeat, I think. Nothing seems to faze him. Well, you're a first-year manager. Sometimes the game's going to speed up on him. It might have occasion. There's Kinsler ripping one to the left field corner. That's going to bounce off the track and off the wall. Kinsler around first. He'll jump for second base. He's going to slide head first, safe. He got his left hand in just before the tag of the second baseman, Gonzalez.
Well, he put on a burst of speed. Astros may want to look. Great throw by Kemp.
And if it holds up, it'll be his second hit of the ball game. Third time he's reached base. And
they don't want to look.
So a double for Kinsler, his third of the postseason. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
You're listening to Red Sox Baseball, WVEI FM and WVEI HD1 Westerly, Providence. Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
Good call there by the second base umpire, Bill Miller, right on top of it. Left hand touching the bag just before the tag of Gonzalez. One out runner at second. Devers up, and he takes a strike. Devers with a 3-run home run in the 6th inning. He has 4 career postseason home runs. And 368 in this postseason with 7 RBIs. Only trailing Jackie Bradley Jr. and J.D. Martinez in RBIs. Both have 9. There's a bouncer at the plate, advancing to third. On the ball in the dirt is Kinsler. So a wild pitch from Osuna.
He got a good break, sort of took one giant step and hesitated and then took off.
It'd be really big to get that run back after the home run by Marwin Gonzalez.
Contact essential here. They'll bring the infield in for sure.
Well, McCann signed down to the left-handed hitting Rafael Devers. Stretch by Osuna, infield in, 1-1. This ball is fouled back to the left.
Brock Holtz come out on deck. He did for Christian.
Well, you got to figure, even though it's a little bit late on a weeknight, Joe, they're probably getting ready to fire up the band in Boston and all throughout New England. But as we all know in New England, you got to wait. Wait till it's done. Here's the 1-2. Oh, strike 3 call. He took it. Well, Osuna got him looking. 2 strikeouts this inning for Roberto Osuna. And so Holt will come up to pinch hit with a chance to drive in a run.
Brock was the best pinch hitter for the Red Sox this year. 2 home runs, a triple and a double on his hits.
Last pitch from Osuna, cutter. And Devers got caught watching. 2 outs, Kinsler at third. Bregman even with the bag but off the line. Correa shading the bag at second. Right side of the infield deep for Holt. Left-handed batter takes ball outside and high. What a contributor he's been this year. He's been healthy. He hadn't had the concussion symptoms at all that he battled with in the past. He's healthy. He's a key part of this team. He grounds one to first, and a one-handed stab by Gurriel. He'll run to the bag and beat Holt there. And the Red Sox leave the runner at third. No runs, a hit, and no Astros errors. Home half of the 8th coming up with Eovaldi coming back out. Red Sox in front of the Astros 4-1 here in Game 5 of the American League Championship Series on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
The mighty Blue Marlin. You've battled for 2 solid hours. He jumps again. He's almost at the side of the boat. It's the moment of truth. Because there's never been a better time to test drive the 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC. With a smooth 9-speed transmission, it loves to run. Set course for your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Visit MBUSA.com/GLC to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
At Dana-Farber Brigham and Women's, you can just feel it. You can sense that there's a difference.
We'll see you within 24 hours, and the physicians follow you 24/7.
everyone on your team treats your type of cancer.
We don't give textbook answers. We find every nuance that can make a difference in your care.
Right now you have cancer.
But what your cancer doesn't know is you have us.
Dana-Farber Brigham and Women's Cancer Center in Boston, Milford, and the South Shore. For a next-day appointment, visit youhaveus.org.
Right now, for every $10 you spend at Shaw's and Star Market, you're one step closer to earning free Luminarc Pure Box glass food storage containers. They're dishwasher and microwave safe, stackable, airtight, and leak-proof. Visit any Shaw's or Star Market store for complete details. Some restrictions apply.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Donate your car today with 1-877 Cars for Kids. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights. Also on the web at carsforkids.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Remember, that's cars with a K.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It'll be Brian McCann to lead off. And then back to the top of the order, Alex Bregman and George Springer face Nathan Eovaldi. Eovaldi came in. He got Reddick to fly out deep to right field to win the 7th inning after Marwin Gonzalez had homered for the Astros off of Matt Barnes to get Houston on the board. Here's McCann's first plate appearance tonight. 6 big outs to get. The countdown to the pennant is on. McCann, left-handed batter. And the Red Sox shift 3 to the right with Kinsler playing in short right field. Bogart's on the right side of second base. And here we go in the bottom of the 8th inning. Eovaldi's pitch. Curveball in for a strike. Eovaldi starts him off with the breaking ball and gets ahead, 0-1. McCann has started 30 games in his career in the postseason. Behind the plate, pitch in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Red Sox 4 runs on 8 hits. Astros 1 run on 4 hits and an error. The error did not lead to a run. It was an error on Bregman, a throwing error in the 2nd inning with Kinsler safe at first. Eovaldi looking in at Sandy Leon, who's behind the plate now. And the pitch low and in. 2 balls and a strike. Red Sox scored first with a solo homer by J.D. Martinez. The 2nd home run of the playoffs. And then a 3-run 6th inning with a 3-run homer by Devers to the opposite field, scoring Moreland and Kinsler. 2-1. And a strike call to the inside corner at 100 miles an hour. High-octane fastball for the native Texan, Nathan Eovaldi. 2 balls and 2 strikes to McCann. Astros catcher, left-handed batter waits. Now the pitch. Swung on, a broken bat roller to the right side. Bogarts has it. Throws on to first. 5 outs to go. 6-3 the put out in the shift. And there's 1 down in the Houston 8th inning.
Now you got to go through the top of the order again.
4th time up for Bregman. Bregman's 0 for 3. Did hit a deep fly ball to right field that Mookie Betts hauled in with a leaping grab right in front of the wall in the 6th. Bregman made the final out of the game last night with the bases loaded and a sinking line drive that Andrew Benintendi played perfectly. And a diving catch toward the infield. One of the great game-ending, game-saving catches in Red Sox postseason history. 1 out, bases empty. 4-1 Red Sox. Bottom of the 8th inning. 3 infielders on the left side for the right-handed hitting Bregman. Eovaldi's pitch starts him off with a breaking ball in the inside corner for a strike. Just a marvelous catch, a marvelous defensive play by Benintendi last night to retire Bregman and end the ball game. 0-1 pitch. Another breaking ball. That locked him up, and he took it for a strike. So back-to-back curves to start the at-bat. Now Bregman's got to think either cutter or fastball here, maybe, unless Sandy calls for a third curveball in a row. And the 0-2. Swung on, fouled off to the right. That'll make the third deck of Minute Maid Park.
That was 101 on a high heater.
He's got the splitter also that he throws. Split change can be viewed as an off-speed pitch for him. Eovaldi with heavy elevation, that's for sure. On his fastball. Here is the 0-2. That's a curveball in the dirt. No elevation on that one. Most of the time Eovaldi has started. He's had 156 major league appearances, 148 of them as a starter. Got the win in the ALDS against the Yankees in his start. And he won game 3 here in the ALCS. Pitch to Bregman in the dirt. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And 1 out and nobody on. Bottom of the 8th inning. George Springer is on deck.
Everybody in the bullpen, including Rick Porcello.
No activity right now, though, but Nathan Eovaldi trying to finish up here. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him. There was that elevated fastball. High heat.
101.
And Bregman is out. Strikes out for the second time of the ball game. He's 0 for 4. And now there are 2 men down. And the Red Sox need 4 outs to win the pennant. And the official speed on that, 101.6. Something. There's the line now. The pitch to the right-handed hitter, Springer. He went into center field, a base hit. Just dropped it in there. Went up there first ball swinging. He's got his first hit of the night. And that's the 5th hit overall by the Astros. So 2 outs, 1 on for Jose Altuve.
They hit it off the end of the bat, just a little flare.
Eovaldi with a 95-mile-an-hour cutter. Springer got a good part of the barrel on it. Tying run in the on-deck circle for Houston. Put your seatbelt on as we go down the stretch. You too, Joe.
For sure.
Stretch by Eovaldi, the pitch to Altuve. He takes the first one outside ball 1. 1-0 to Altuve. He did have a hit in his first at bat tonight, but he has struck out twice swinging since. He was the 9th strikeout victim for David Price in the 6th inning. Price with 9 Ks tonight, no walks. 1-0 pitch. Altuve rips it past third, foul. I'll go with strike 1 to Jose Altuve, the designated hitter.
Joe Kelly getting up in the pen. Alex Gore said it on pregame show tonight. Everybody's available, including Kimbrel, despite only 2 innings last night.
And with Eovaldi here, if he can get these 4 outs, he got the 1 out in the 7th. He's got 2 outs here. That'd be a significant contribution from the starter. As Eovaldi gets the sign, he stretches. The 1-1. And Altuve takes just off the plate outside at 100 miles an hour.
Well, he can turn on high heat. Been the best in the game in recent years on high velocity pitches.
Yeah, he's got great bat speed. Just generates bat speed, and oftentimes when he connects on those high heaters, he generates back spin, and that carries the ball out. 2 down, Springer at first. And the 2-ball, 1-strike pitch to Altuve. Outside again. That pitch maybe a little low. Might have been on the corner, but a little low. And now the count goes to 3-1 with Correa, the tying run on deck. Eovaldi does not want to lose Altuve here. And now new life for these Houston fans. Everybody on their feet. They haven't sat down in a little while. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and hit in the air to center field. Jackie Bradley Jr. in his tracks makes the catch for the final out of the 8th inning. Red Sox need 3 outs to win the American League pennant. We go to the top of the 9th. Boston 4, Houston 1 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Ugh, the donut shop drive-thrus are so slow. We need to rename them. How about the Rage Lane or the Time Dumpster? Or here's an idea. Let's come to our coffee senses and get to Cumberland Farms. The coffee is amazing and it's 99 cents any size, plus applicable tax.
The new Smart Pay app from Cumberland Farms isn't just a smart way to save 10 cents on every gallon of gas. You can earn free food with the new breakfast and pizza clubs. Download the Smart Pay app from Cumberland Farms. It'll turn your smartphone into a genius phone. Rewards only available with Smart Pay mobile app. Club subject to change.
Today's Mass General Cancer Center everyday amazing health professional of the game is Maria Pires, a patient care associate in the infusion unit at the Cancer Center. Maria provides personalized attention and care to all patients and families. She goes above and beyond, ensuring patients are safe, comfortable, and well cared for every day. We salute you, Maria Pires, today's Mass General Cancer Center everyday amazing health professional of the game. Every day, every moment holds the opportunity for something amazing to happen. That's Mass General Cancer Center. Every day, amazing.
Listen up, Red Sox fans. Returning to the lineup is legendary big hitter. Give it up for Drake's Coffee Cakes. Oh, yeah, with a yummy cinnamon streusel topping. Gobble them up in the morning or save them for the 7th inning stretch. Pick them up at Stop and Shop. Drake's, the American original since 1896.
It's SUV season at your New England Ford dealers with incredible savings on their award-winning lineup of adventure-ready SUVs. Just announced, lease a New England Edition Escape for $139 a month for returning lessees. Get ready for winter with a new Escape with 4-wheel drive, heated front seats, and more for just $139 a month. Call 877-FORD-002 or log on to buyfordnow.com for details and more great Ford SUV season deals.
Ninth inning, and Roberto Osuna, who's already pitched 2 innings, is out there to start the 9th with Bradley, Betts, and Benintendi doing in the Red Sox bullpen. Craig Kimbrell on his feet. He hasn't started throwing yet, but he's standing by the pitching rubber talking to bullpen coach. That's CB, Craig Bjornson. And here we go to the 9th. Red Sox would love to pad this lead here. It's 4-1 Boston with Jackie Bradley Jr., Mookie Betts, and Andrew Benintendi. Tim and I just cast our vote for ALCS MVP, which will be determined if the Red Sox win tonight. If not, of course, we'll wait till the series is over. But we voted for Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 3 for 14 in the series with 2 homers, 9 RBIs, facing the guy he took deep with the bases loaded here the night before last. Osuna versus Bradley in the 9th, 4-1. Red Sox leading Houston. Osuna delivers the pitch. Strike called, slider over the outside edge. And Kimbrell is now warming in the Red Sox pen. They'll have Correa, Gurriel, and Gonzalez due. Overshift on for Jackie. 2 home runs and a 3-run double for his hits and 9 RBIs in the series. Osuna started and steps off. Mookie on deck. Tonight, Jackie 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch. He chased a high fastball, did not get it. 94 and a 4-seamer. So Jackie behind here, 0-2. Osuna doesn't walk many, but he hit 2. 0.95 walks per 9 innings in the regular season, but 2 hit batsmen hurt him before the grand slam. Jackie takes low for a ball. His first career 2-inning save last night. 1-2 the count. Osuna delivers. Swinging a hard line drive. Caught by the first baseman, Gurriel. He went to his left and grabbed it right along the line. Would have been a fair ball. So one down. And here is Mookie. 0 for 4, fouled out to third, struck out with the bases loaded, grounded out 5-3 and flied to right. But may have taken a home run away from Bregman. Certainly extra bases with a great catch in the 6th inning. David Price, the pitcher of record, on the plus side. Verlander on the hook. Osuna deals. Slider low and away, ball one. Benintendi to follow. Well, another run here would look huge. Red Sox had a man at third in the 8th, but couldn't get him home. All the runs on homers. Solo homer by J.D. Martinez in the 3rd. A 3-run shot by Devers in the 6th. The 1-0 pitch. Up and in.
Do or die time for Houston. You got some guys coming up that'll have desperation at bats with the Astros season on the brink.
Valdi's gone an inning and 1/3. Scoreless the pitch. Swing. There's a high fly ball left center field. Pretty deep, but Kemp moves back by the bullpen gate. He's there and has it for the out. Another 7 or 8 feet to go. So Mookie's 0 for 5. And the drive to fairly deep left. And here comes Benintendi, who's 0 for 4 tonight. Fly to right, struck out, fouled out, and grounded out 5-3. Again, they'll have Correa, a right-hand batter. Gurriel, a right-hand batter, and Gonzalez, the switch hitter, who's homered for their only run tonight. And after that, Kemp and Reddick. Benny takes a strike over the inside corner. Osuna's been good. Gave up 5 runs in Game 3, but pitched 2 2/3 scoreless innings here. A long way for him to work in a game as a closer. Of course, he came on with a 4-0 deficit. It's now 4-1 Red Sox. The pitch. Benny fouls it to the screen. Oh, 0-2.
I invite you to hang with us after the game. The Red Sox win this one. Joe and I will be down in the clubhouse. We'll have a number of interviews, and we hope to bring you a lot of happy Red Sox players.
Here's the pitch. Outside and high. You know, we'll see if Kimbrel starts the inning or perhaps Eovaldi gets a batter. He should be ready. He's firing with a purpose in the bullpen. The 1-2 pitch to Andrew, and now the pitcher backs off. See, last night he walked to Correa. He did get Gurriel on a foul out to open the 9th. That's Kimbrel. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul off the catcher's mask.
There was some talk about Kimbrel possibly tipping his breaking ball, and I think the Red Sox are finding it odd. They went back and looked at some things. They found that the Yankees took the vast majority of his breaking pitches, and the Astros in this series have done the same thing, and they're sitting on the fastball.
They very seldom hit his breaking ball. He's got to throw for strikes. Another 1-2. Outside and high, 2-2. Benintendi facing Osuna with 2 out, nobody on, top of the 9th. Here's the set and the pitch. And he swings and misses at a slider down and in, and that retires the side. So here we go to the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox need 3 outs for their 14th American League pennant. And looks like Kimbrel will come on to start the bottom of the 9th. 4-1 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
If you're a plumber or pipe fitter and work for a non-union shop, ask yourself these questions. Does my employer offer a fully funded pension plan? Do they offer the best health, dental, vision plans at the lowest cost to me? Do they pay me the highest wages for my position? If you answered no to any of these questions, contact Tim Byrne at Local 51 at 401-943-3033. That's 401-943-3033. Local 51 Plumbers and Pipe Fitters is an equal opportunity employer.
Envirotech Restoration is your 24/7 disaster restoration company. Smoke, soot, water damage, mold, air duct sealing, we do it all. Envirotech Restoration is local and veteran-owned. Kevin and his team take pride in 100% customer satisfaction and will take the time to understand your situation, giving your environment the proper personal attention it requires. Your family's safety depends on our work. Call Envirotech Restoration today at 401-728-3835 or envirotechri.com.
Wines and more. It's about more.
Visit Wines and More for the largest selection of wine, craft beer, and spirits in the area. For your convenience, download the Drizzly app on your smartphone and schedule delivery direct from Wines and More to you, and don't miss an inning of the game. Wines and More, conveniently located in Wareham Crossing, Mansfield Crossing, and the Walpole Mall.
Wines and more. It's about more.
The 99 Restaurant has great happy hours with $5 apps from 3 to 6 and 8 to close every Monday through Friday at the bar, and great drink specials to go with it. Check out happy hours at the 99 Restaurants. Always the real deal.
Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI.
Boston 4, Houston 1. Last half of the ninth inning at Minute Maid Park in Houston, and Craig Kimbrell is out there to try to save this one. Craig has pitched 4 times in the postseason and is 4 for 4 in saves, but they have not come easily. He's pitched 5 in the third innings. He's allowed 6 hits, 5 runs, all earned, walking 5 and striking out 6 with 1 home run allowed, and a couple of hit batsmen as well. So he has Correa, Gurriel, and Gonzalez here in the ninth. Eovaldi, an inning in the third, has scored us relief. 1 hit and 1 K. Kimbrell trying to nail down the pennant for the Red Sox. Carlos Correa moved to the cleanup spot tonight, struck out twice and grounded to the third baseman. Outfield well off the line. Leone catching. It came on in the 8th inning, and Kimbrell peers in for the sign and gets it from Sandy. He delivers, and a swing and a pop foul straight back and out of play. So they chase the first pitch, a fastball at 97. Correa walked along at bat in the 3-2 pitch last night against Craig. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 1-5-1 for Houston. The veteran closer is ready. The pitch. Swinging a pop foul, first base side. Moreland gives a look, but that sails beyond the dugout into the stands. Red Sox trying to end the Astros season and move on to the World Series, which would start Tuesday night at Fenway Park. Craig, 2 innings last night, 1 run, 2 hits, 3 walks, a hit batsman, and a strikeout. And Benintendi saved the day with a catch. He's ahead 0-2. See if he throws a breaking ball here. He delivers. Swing and a foul right side out of play, as he did come with a curve. Two right-hand batters and the switch hitting Gonzalez do. Kimbrell ahead, 0-2. Outfield a step to the right. On the outstanding young shortstop of the Astros. Kimbrell. Right arm bent at the elbow, looks in, gets the sign, comes to the set. And the next 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him on a fastball up and away. He came back with heat at 99. 1 down, 9th inning.
Well, he just blew him away with that pitch right there. It'd be great to see Craig have a redeemer performance here tonight. And even though he's got the saves to his credit in the postseason, they haven't been without drama and adventure. But, boy, what a great way to start this outing here, giving the Red Sox just 2 outs to go.
David Price certainly It's the Gem, his game to win. 1 out for Gurriel. His 2 of their 5 hits, a single and a double, and he takes inside ball 1. Gurriel last night fouled out to the second baseman leading off the 9th against Kimbrel. 4-1 Boston. Game 5. Can the Red Sox eliminate the Astros and move on tonight? Kimbrel's 1-0 pitch. Outside. Missed with a curve there. 2 balls and no strikes to Gurriel. Astros have received only 1 walk tonight. Gurriel will be patient here, you would certainly think. They're trailing by 3. Kimbrel kicks and deals. And he missed low. 3 balls, no strikes. They're standing out of the Red Sox bullpen. No one's throwing at the moment, it doesn't appear. 3-0 pitch. And it's inside ball 4. He wasn't close. So it brings up Marwin Gonzalez, always dangerous. And now Eddie Rodriguez and Ryan Brazier are warming. Gonzalez flied to right. Struck out and homered off Barnes. His second home run of this series. So the tying runs on deck. They have Tony Kemp, and after that, power threat and Reddick. Gonzalez up there from the left side. Last night he struck out on a low curveball from Kimbrel. 1 on, 1 out. Mullen will play in front of the runner here. 7th walk by Craig in 5 2/3 in the postseason. The pitch. And a strike. He got it in there. Wilma knuckle curve to start it.
A good pitch to get ahead with there. He figured Gonzalez was going to take it. He threw him a curveball right over the heart of the plate. Little flip of the breaking ball. Bell tie.
Tying run in the on-deck circle right now. Kimbrel ahead, 0-1. The set. Pitch to the left-hand batter. Fastball strike over the inside corner. He jumped back out of the way, but that was in there, and he's arguing with Luccioni. You're complaining in the least. Well, had good movement.
Yeah, it started off inside and looked like it leaked back in over the inside corner.
So he jumps ahead of Marwin Gonzalez, 0-2. Kimbrel has thrown 10 pitches, 6 strikes. He's ready. The pitch. Strike 3 call. Took a fastball right down the middle, shoulder high. Well, letter high, and he got him. Gonzalez thought that was maybe a little bit high, but Luccioni rang him up. That was a pretty good looking pitch. He was in a crouch. That's why it looked like it might have been high, but it was in there. So 2 down. Red Sox 1 out away. And here comes Tony Kemp after a long at-bat through a walk last night against Kimbrel.
Mitch Moreland started to play off the bag, and Alex Cora screaming over at him to play close to the bag and hold the runner.
Get the force in order. Left-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher. Here it is. And he starts him with a curve for the call strike. So 8 strikes out of 12 pitches. 0-1 to Kemp. Craig is ready. He delivers. Up and away, 1-1. Reddick, if Kemp reaches, would represent the tying run. And he nearly hit 1 out in the 8th inning, caught on the track by Mookie Betts. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner at first. Bottom of the 9th, 4-1 Red Sox. Kimbrel at the belt. He fires. Swinging a fly ball left field. Benintendi moving back toward the wall. He reaches up, he makes the catch, and the Red Sox have won the American League pennant for the 14th time in their history. Andrew Benintendi with a last put out there, mobbing Craig Kimbrell, who got the save tonight. David Price with a win, and the Red Sox are going on to the World Series for the first time since 2013. They beat the Houston Astros in Game 5, 4-1. They win the season series 4-1, winning the last 4 games. They're mobbing Kimbrell and one another on the pitcher's mound right now as the Red Sox are celebrating their pennant-clinching victory here in Houston, Texas tonight. Can you believe it?
This incredible season is going to finish in a World Series, and the Red Sox hope to have a similar celebration, whether it's against the Dodgers or the Brewers. But they are going on to the World Series after a remarkable record-setting season and historically good season. Craig Kimbrell comes in and shuts the door. He gets David Price his very first postseason win as a starter. Devers with a 3-run homer. J.D. Martinez with a solo shot got it started in the third, and they beat one of the toughest postseason pitchers there is in Justin Verlander tonight as they come on the road and remain unbeaten on the road in the postseason. They're 5-0 as they win 3 straight here in Houston after splitting the first 2 at Fenway. And what a scene on the field right now, covering the pitcher's mound, and team getting together, posing for pictures and videos. And there's going to be one heck of a celebration in the visitors' clubhouse here at Minute Maid Park.
And what a birthday party for Alex Cora. He got 2 wins on his birthday after midnight last night, and now here, a little before midnight Eastern time, on birthday number 43, he wins a pennant. 115 wins so far in his first season as a major league manager, with 4 more wins to finish the goal. Wow. Benintendi had to go a long way for that. He got it just to the right of the 362-foot marker, but it certainly wasn't as difficult as the play last night. And we stayed with the seatbelt fastened.
Joe stayed in the seat tonight. It was the shoulder straps and the helmet that did it. You were safe. But this is just, one more step. And this is one of the things that Alex Cora had talked about since spring training. You play for 11 wins in October, and they've been checking off wins. And there'll be more pictures going up on Cora's win wall as the World Series will begin Tuesday night at Fenway Park for Game 1. And you would expect Chris Sale to be on the hill, certainly, Tuesday night. A little extended rest for the Red Sox as they prepare for the Fall Classic.
Wow, the Red Sox have won the American League pennant. And, of course, they won it in 04, 07, and 13. The 4th time they've won it in this century, the 14th time overall. And we'll be heading down to the clubhouse. They're still out on the mound celebrating, and then they certainly will meet and have a toast. And so many happy players on the field. J.D. Martinez has a World Series cap on already. They're ready to go, and so is the champagne. And the Houston Astros, some of them still in the dugout. See Carlos Correa staring out with forlorn expressions. Jackie Bradley he picked up David Price, who's about 8-9 inches taller, picked him up off the ground, and now the Red Sox are heading back toward their dugout.
We should find out soon who the American League Championship Series MVP is. I know that we had a collective vote, and we'll see if our guy got it. Jackie Bradley Jr. had such a tremendous series. David Price answered the bell tonight. You've got to really give him credit for the job that he did on short rest here. He took the ball. He said he was looking forward to this. And David Price pitches the Red Sox to a World Series with a pennant-clinching win here tonight. 6 very strong innings. He didn't face more than 4 batters in an inning. Retired the side in half the innings in order. And did not walk a man. Struck out 9.
Yeah. There were too many really anxious moments tonight.
All the drama was last night in Game 4. But the Red Sox take care of business, defeating the Astros in 5 games. And who would have thought that they
this is the World
here
Championship team with no obvious weaknesses. A very, very strong and great, really a great club. There's no question about it. They won 103 games in the regular season, swept the Indians easily.
Well, they come here and win 3 and win 4 in a row against Houston. But this was certainly a statement series for the Red Sox. They beat the Yankees in 4 in the division series. They beat the defending world champion Astros in 5. And now we'll take on the winner of the Milwaukee-Los Angeles Dodgers series, which continues tomorrow night with the Dodgers up 3-2. That game will be in Milwaukee.
So we'll be going to Milwaukee, and will Milwaukee be coming to Boston first, or will the Dodgers come to Boston right out of Milwaukee? We'll see.
When you look back at this series, Joe, of course, last night was the epic instant classic type of game with all the things that went on in that game. But what are some of the takeaways you have from this American League Championship Series won by the Red Sox here tonight?
The bullpen. The bullpen was just dynamite in this entire series, and it's been throughout the postseason. Kimbrel had some adventures tonight, minimal, because he did give up a walk, but did not face the tying run, coming in with a 3-run lead. But so many contributed out of the pen, including Rick Porcello, and tonight Nathan Eovaldi. Barnes finally gave up a run tonight, but he pitched in every game in this series. Brazier, after a shaky first outing against the Yankees, was lights out. Kelly was good, and it just was a maligned bullpen all year, but it certainly did the job throughout these first 2 postseason series. And of course the defense, the outfield defense, again sensational. Mookie makes a catch to take a probable home run away from Bregman, and that changes the whole complexion of the 9th inning.
And how about the job Nathan Eovaldi did? You know, there was talk that if the situation was right, Alex Cora would go for the jugular and bring Eovaldi out of the bullpen. He did just that. He got 4 very big outs, covering the bottom of the 7th and all of the 8th, giving up just 1 hit to Springer. But Nathan Eovaldi and his role coming out of the bullpen, we've seen Porcello do it. We've seen Sale do it in the postseason, coming into the 8th inning. So Alex Cora mixing and matching, using his starters when he needs to late in the ball game to cover some key innings against key parts of the batting order.
And of course Jackie Bradley with 3 hits in the series to drive in 9 runs. And we'll find out shortly if JBJ is the ALCS MVP. He should be.
They've yet to make an announcement, but Jackie had such clutch hits.
Well, the Red Sox are in the clubhouse celebrating. There'll be a private celebration for a while, but we're going to head down there now as the Red Sox have won the American League pennant, beating the Houston Astros 4-1. Let's go back to the studio.
Thank you very much, Joe. Chris Villani back here in Boston. The Red Sox are back in the World Series, a 5-game series victory in the ALCS over the Houston Astros. And for the 14th time in their history, the Boston Red Sox are champions of the American League. The World Series is coming back to Fenway Park with Game 1 Tuesday night against either the Dodgers or the Milwaukee Brewers. That's still to be determined. We have a long way to go still tonight. Plenty of reaction from the Red Sox clubhouse coming up, plus all the highlights from this Red Sox series clinching victory. That's straight ahead across the WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
It's SUV season at your New England Ford dealers with incredible savings on their award-winning lineup of adventure-ready SUVs. Just announced, lease a New England Edition Escape for $139 a month for returning lessees. Get ready for winter with a new Escape with 4-wheel drive, heated front seats, and more for just $139 a month. Call 877-4002.